mask. Hey kids, welcome to the table. As you can see, Glenn has provided us with an extra hat.
There we go.
We looked it up before the stream. He's working on being a high jester.
That's right.
Right.
He's following in the classic AD&D first edition tradition of leveling up his jester abilities. But we thought it was pretty fun to be able to have a couple matching hats here. So, and they do light up.
They do. It's hard to see them.
Yeah, you can't really see with the lights on, but you know, you'll have to take our word for it.
Works really well when you're driving in the dark by yourself.
The
entire car's lighting
as he probably discovered on his way over here. But the problem is that I get rid of all my heat through my head. So this hat is making me very hot. And I don't want to sweat all over Glenn's hat. So I'm going to go ahead and take it off for now. But hopefully all of you got a good laugh out of that. Unless somebody else wants to wear it. Derek? Hat?
The other one without a hat.
He's good. He says, no more from me, thanks, I'm full. I'm going to put this right over here, then.
Sounds good.
Thanks for the fun.
Yeah, not a problem.
All right.
I'm always down for fun.
We're back to Arydia.
Fun.
So, we have come to the conclusion that I've lost a piece of armor. And I don't know where it is. I don't even know where to look.
I mean, didn't you have set aside bags for the shops?
Yes.
So you'd be able to see if you sold it.
But it wouldn't be sold to the shop. If it gets sold, it goes into this bag. What's in the shop is what's available in the shop. Because it's a permanent assignment once you pick it, which we didn't realize at first.
Just hope you don't get in the head.
Well, it's just...
I know.
I want my armor. I need my armor. Although usually I'm hiding anyway.
Well, it was a mask.
Yeah. That's right. Nobody knows.
Shed 'em.
Who knows what lurks in the hearts of men? The shadow knows. So this really bothers me. It's going to continue to bother me until we figure out where it went. Yeah. This is irritating. But the show must go on.
Do you want to use my torn hat for a while?
No, I want my mask. So just keep an eye out if we happen to see. Maybe I put it in my class item box?
Maybe.
Is that a possibility? Am I supposed to look in here?
Well,
There's not even anything that size in here. So yeah, this is it's a conundrum. Hopefully we'll be able to find it at some point. I'm just trying to imagine, like, if it fell off my board, where did it get to? Because it's not in the third layer here. This is just my skills. So yeah, I don't know. I do know where my glasses are, though. Those I can get. What I'm worried about is that it's just buried in the box here somewhere. It would be very buried indeed.
It's in with the ants.
Right. Those darn ants, they stole my mask.
That's good. We're going back.
Right? Come back, ants. We have your antenna right here. Okay, so we are currently in Keepwick Town.
Everything's upside down.
It's always like that.
Right.
For me. I know, right? And I think you got the last squill,
Squill.
right?
Sure.
We have 3 squills now, which is a trigger for the ferrymen at Fellsworn Village. Also, now we can get the job for whatever the connecting road is to this place, right?
Correct.
But we have to go to Fellsworn Village to start that.
Correct.
Yep.
Okay.
And
So-
we haven't cleaned out the ants.
Oh, those ants. And they're in the Keepwick outskirts,
Correct.
right?
They are.
So we could do that on our way back up to Fellsworn if we want to do
And
that.
we haven't actually even done anything.
If you think we can
Keep it
survive.
town as well.
Right. We also haven't entered the town.
Oh, that's true. We did the point of interest, right?
No, we rested.
We rested. We did.
We literally were like, we fought ants. We're beat up.
Yep.
We're going to leave and rest, and we'll see what happens.
We went to town, but we didn't actually go to town. We didn't like bring up the map or anything.
No,
Yeah.
but we did the POI, right?
Maybe.
I think we pulled it out and looked at the...
Oh yeah, to find out which
To be
one
able to
was the
rest, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was like, it still cost, I imagine it cost whatever K we had. Did we have any K at all?
Yeah, I
That's
think
where
we
he
have
finds
one
his
to
hat.
rest.
Yeah, we had 1, that's right. Yeah, right. My mask is in here.
Sold it to one of the armorers.
No, there is a.
Did you decide against the music?
Oh no, I need to get that. This is a different. That is not the head. So there's that. Ooh, good call. Good call.
Salute.
All right, I'm turning on the speaker, dear.
Battery 5. Connected to Kathleen's iPhone 2 and Mark's iPad.
No, neither of those.
Mark's iPad.
Kathleen's iPhone 2 disconnected.
Go to settings. Bluetooth. Do it.
Connected to Mark's iPad and Mark's iPhone.
Yeah, you are. And
This is song number 2.
Number 2. Very good. Hey, it happens to be the one that spooled up.
Nice.
There we go.
This is the kind of town music I needed.
Right? This is the country town. Safe harbor. Is this thing looping? No, it's looping. Yes, it is. Okay. All right. So, do we want to enter the town then? We're here. Why not?
Sure.
You sure you can handle this, Glenn?
Nope.
I'm ready to go back and fight the ants.
I was gonna say we do ants. And come
You
back
know,
and-
honestly, you're not
Yes.
wrong. I mean, considering that we don't have any money anyway, going into town. I mean,
That's true.
we might have some encounters in town. Might get a job.
Well, and ideally, what I'd like to be, we can't level up here, can we?
No.
No, so that doesn't
No,
matter.
it's only at the guild locations, which is the one.
I was gonna say, I'd like to be able to level up because there's the next skill I'm planning on getting requires me to be out of town and do a check.
Well, you know, I have to go up here to Teakle Forest to get my next skill.
Oh, there you go.
Boys to go there. So, kind of out of the way.
Well, we can do whatever.
Go to the ants.
Let's check out the town. We're here.
Okay.
Let's check it out. Big 3.
Big 3.
It's the big 3, Glenn.
The big's on the bottom. Who set this up?
I don't know.
Big 8.
Big 3. Right? Am I right on Big 3? Anyways,
Probably. Big 3. I found it.
I mean, I would hope it's in the 3rd position.
It is right now. We'll see what happens.
What does it say? What does it say?
You're near the center of a small township of Keepwood. Cottages and houses surround a large fountain.
How did you know it was big? It was music too.
That's what it said on the card.
To the
Oh,
south,
the card said. Okay, this one does.
you
too.
see a splendid manor.
There's a manor to the south.
Splendid.
Well, so here we are. There's an NPC 29,
There's a very splendid manner.
and we've got some other
Most resplendent.
locations.
Fountain's kind of
We're gonna it's just wet. Where
See my fountain.
So who did this? How do we decide? Who left off? I guess I said we should go in. So
Sure.
Sure.
You did it.
Yep.
You did it.
All right,
It's
Glenn.
your fault.
What do you want to do?
Oh, well, the purple pointy thing is probably where we're gonna head
You
first.
want to talk to the NPC?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, NPC 29
Distracted by the little NPC.
by persons unknown.
That's right. Come to me, people. Yes, we shall
29.
We shall touch you.
We should. Hello. Why are you touching me? Does anybody need a role playing point besides me? You're to his left, so I'll let you do it there.
Elda the Crier. Halfling, woman. Demeanor, excited. A halfling woman is here calling out to people passing by. Hello, greetings. The wedding banquet is about to begin. Please join us to celebrate the marriage of Lord Goon and Lady Whist.
Goon. Marriage. Banquet.
Yes, sorry. Banquet, marriage.
Keywords.
Listen, I'm just a crier. They hired me to invite y'all to the wedding. That's all I know.
So is that marriage or banquet?
I
Okay. Lord
Goon.
Goon.
I don't know much about him, but he must be brave if he traveled all the way from Eastgate, especially with the threat of the Kiro.
Kiro?
Is this anybody can say? Or
Sure.
I don't even know. I don't.
Sure,
I
sure.
don't know
think
if
all
we've
good.
established.
I think it's fair.
Okay.
We're all there, right?
Okay,
So-
sounds good. The huge flying monster that's been circling the grasslands. They say its muscles are like daggers and teeth are hard as iron. And, or maybe it was the other way around. Either way, I'd be careful around the grasslands, exile.
Aha.
Our people.
Yay.
Would you like to know more?
Man, I feel like we've heard about this Caro everywhere.
I know everywhere, but we haven't actually seen it yet.
We've seen shadows.
Yeah, but that may or may not have been it.
What else haven't you told us?
Tell me what you
Oh, crier.
I was not able to read the intent of your words. Wedding?
Yes, the Lord Goon has, I don't know how to say that, but has come from the city of Eastgate to marry the sole daughter and heir of the Whist estate. All are welcome at the feast inside.
Well, it seems like we should go to the feast.
Yeah, probably.
I do love a feast.
Feast?
Unless you want to check out this
Inside
outer
Whist.
building first.
Whist?
Who's the other person?
Who's the
Whist.
Oh, the
Bride.
The bride.
She's an odd one. Keeps to herself mostly. Some say the pressure of the Whist estate rests heavy on her shoulders.
Nice. Such
What's
heavy,
it?
much estate.
Oh, not just eight. Seems like it.
All right.
Don't see anything else.
Alright, and that goes this way.
What time is it?
Time for the feast, obviously.
I didn't say. I didn't hear the answer to all the other questions.
No, he gave that from the very beginning.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, when we said when we said wedding and banquet. He's like, nah. Okay. Well, Derek, what should we do then?
Well, I guess we should go to the big house.
Go to the big house?
We're VIPs.
Unless you want
Medium.
to explore the small house.
Medium 11. We are most definitely not VIPs. In fact, we are probably like going to be confused as the help.
Hey, that's one of the best ways to get into a shindig like this.
Right? I forgot my tie.
But you brought your hat.
I did. I brought somebody else's hat.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Medium 12 size. All right.
Not yet. Excuse me. That side first, sir.
I'm gonna read this side
You should.
before I move over to the banquet hall.
I was checking for the music.
Oh, okay. Did you find it?
I don't see it.
There's no special wedding.
I was gonna say I want wedding music.
Uh,
Maybe it's the battle song.
That tracks.
The clamor and excitement of the wedding feast assaults your ears as you walk through the doors. The servants lay large trays at the tables. You better find a seat.
It's like an arena.
My ears, they're being assaulted.
Big three.
Nice.
That's a nice lineup. I like it.
That was close.
Yeah, I will say it's unfortunate. I mean, I understand they had to go with thinner stock to make it all fit. It does tend to warp a little bit, unfortunately, but still, the presentation's fantastic.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
So
we,
there's
need
an
to find seats.
NPC and an event.
We have an NPC and an event 24. The zoo.
We have to talk to the NPC first.
Talk to
We
the
have to get
NPC.
info before we trigger
Exactly.
whatever's going to happen.
Before we get into fights.
Yeah.
Talk first, fight later.
Okay.
Okay.
Crash this wedding.
Lord Goon.
Ah, yes.
Anxious and distracted. A middle-aged man is here. He looks like he's waiting for something. Ah, welcome to my feast. So good to have you at the wedding. Please find a seat. I'm just waiting for the bride to arrive.
Wedding?
Doesn't it look and smell grand? We've spared no expense, so please enjoy.
Bride?
The Lady Whist. We've been communicating so long through letters. I feel as though I know her even though we've never met in person.
Well, that's awkward. Letters?
I hardly think it's appropriate for you to ask. Thank you for that.
Yeah. Was the other one feast, probably?
It's the finest food, fresh from farm to table. Just like Portland. I hope you're...
It says that on the card!
Of course, it's Cody. It has to be, right? I hope you try the marinated tomatoes. They're absolutely delicious. I don't know why he has a British accent.
Because he's a lord.
He's a lord. Only lords speak like that. This is all he has to say. Unless you want to ask about something else.
No, I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah, bow tie.
Yes, he says distractedly. So good you're here. Please find a seat.
Excellent. Or, that's not a tie. He's got like an ascot on him.
Yeah, it's like an ascot.
Something.
Okay, a cravat.
Yeah.
All right, I guess then I will choose for us to go to event 24. And we will have a feast.
Delicious.
Oh, there's 4 seats there for us. Event. Let's see, I'm going to swap these. Event 24. Woo-doo. This is me. Or unless you want to.
No.
You find a seat at one of the tables, just as the music begins to play. Yay. The bride enters, and there is a short but sweet ceremony. As the feast starts, you realize awkwardly that you are seated right across from the bride and groom. The sounds of merriment fill the hall. Mugs of ale clash. Meat is piled high, and marinated tomatoes are plentiful. You gaze at the spread, deciding what to try first.
I wonder if those tomatoes came from the garden where the ants are. Doggone ants. I will try... I was told, if I'm sitting across from the groom and he insisted we try the marinated tomatoes, I should probably try the marinated tomatoes.
The tomatoes are bursting with delicious juice and marinade. As you eat, you notice the bride is outpacing you, eating at a terrible speed.
Terrible?
This doesn't have an extra
No,
one.
it does not. It does not.
The food is delicious. You really enjoy it.
There you go. Hungry much, bride? What?
You're about to say something to the bride when the groom's mother stands and calls for silence. The music stops, and all the guests are quiet. But the bride continues to eat at an incredible rate. Draw event 25 and then index this card.
Oh, Lord.
Unless you want to know about the ale or the meat.
Too late.
Okay.
The tomatoes were all I cared about. Index 24.
And then we need 25.
The meat looks so delicious too.
So delicious.
Oh, you're supposed to index it, like,
I did index it.
get rid of it. Index
No,
it.
that's archive.
Oh,
so this
sorry.
is
Archive, yes.
Uh-huh.
It's, whatever.
Yeah, archive.
Banish. There we go. The bride's appetite only seems to be growing. Food starts disappearing far too quickly, and she only seems to be moving faster. Her flesh begins to turn a bright shade of orange as she swells in size. Lord Goon, the groom, stands slack-jawed at a loss for words. Looking on in horror, you can't decide whether to try and stop her or stay out of it and watch.
What would we do? Stop her? Can we stop her?
That's what I would lean towards.
She's gonna kill herself. Eat herself to death. Stop her.
Stop her. You reach out to try and stop her. Make a strength check.
Oh, Lord. Can it be any of us?
I'm happy.
Derek?
I'm not taking any more strength checks.
No. You got the most strength. I don't even have a modifier.
Because I don't have a natural 20 on my arm wrestling.
It's a good thing that you got your role-playing point. Oh.
I can go to 13. Oh, 14.
We should go to 14.
14 it is.
The strength check of 14. You grab her hand, stopping her from eating. All at once, the bride bursts into a horrid orange blob. For a heartbeat, all is quiet and still. Then everyone begins screaming as the blob slurks out the door, slurping everything in its path. Big 3 goes to B and place party on it, then banish this card.
Okay, so go to the back of the inactive section for the big cards. and change it to find big 3, and it should be version B.
It is decidedly a good thing we did not stand by and watch.
Excellent.
Just so you know.
Okay.
We have to be.
Well, at least it wasn't an arm wrestling halfling.
That's right. A cheating halfling, I might add.
You're sure she was cheating, huh? You sure
Yes.
you didn't just lose? You sure you just didn't lose to someone half your size? You're an ancient for crying out loud.
Like a 17.
That's why he lost. He's an ancient. He's just old.
Yeah.
Before the.
Should be behind the inactive.
I found it. They're just not in the order I would have expected.
And we should
them to
put
be.
this one back there. where-
Oh no, the small house.
Alright. Chaos at
Who?
Keepwick. As you leave the banquet hall, you see a trail of slime-covered destruction. The creature itself is just beyond the courtyard, absorbing anything it can touch. Let's see. The small 10 goes back, and medium 11 goes back.
Well, small 10, but it didn't come out.
Right.
Or
We,
does that get placed? I don't know what those are. Then place the party on X. I think you
No, I think they get put away.
Okay.
So that gets put away.
Oh, might not ever exist again.
We will never know
what was in that house?
was in that house?
Exactly.
I told you
We
we
might
should
not.
have checked it.
Always do the side quest first.
I said it.
Go big or go home is
Here.
what I was in.
I'm going to spool up what I think is our next song. We're on the X?
Yeah, right there.
Okay, cool.
All right, and then we need foe 32 is what it looks like, because this came out.
Yeah, we're in combat.
Then here we can banish this.
That's
No matter
bad.
where we
Yeah.
go.
Foe 32, I don't know if
There
it's
we
big
are.
or
Oh,
not.
wait, no, it's different.
Let me
I'll say
tell
yeah.
you here in a second.
There you
Thank you, Buckaroo Bonsai.
go.
Foe 32, it's a lurd.
A lurd.
Oh, lurd.
1X figure 32, large size. Probably in figure box 2, I'm guessing. 32.
Yep, figure 32.
I'm gonna be disappointed it's not translucent orange. It looks like it has a wagon wheel in it, though.
It does.
Excellent.
It is also translucent.
Excellent. Cody, you do not disappoint.
Wow. That's impressive.
That is a great mini. I love it already. Okay, so. Yes, combat music 3. A disgusting glob or orange glutinous mass pools and slithers around, absorbing everything it touches. You know what? A disgusting glob of. I believe that's supposed to be of, not or. Ho ho! My editor's brain at it again. Alright, so here is your lurd. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 armor points you're going to need to put on there. Which I didn't know.
That's okay. So yeah,
That's armor.
this thing is gonna. This thing's gonna be a bear.
Check wisdom 16. Fail.
And that's just on its absorb attack.
Roll black and blue. Then place hit armor here. Oh, it sucks the armor off of you. Where's my helmet?
That's where your mask is.
I know, right? It's in the blob.
Afterwards.
All right. Well, this could go poorly.
I mean, get it quick.
All right. So
Let's see. So I guess this was my event, technically.
yes, it was your event.
So I started this combat. And I guess the Lurd goes first. I have not shuffled that deck. I don't know if you want to or not.
I do.
Okay. I will allow it. Observing the forms, Glenn.
We're just gonna hope this time that it's not boss attack like 3 times in a row.
That's right.
Or on
Right.
all foes, or something different than what the ants gave us.
Right? Those ants were brutal. We did survive that encounter, though.
Yeah, we did.
And yes, we did cheat
Did we?
How did we cheat?
in the when the 3 of us played.
Oh,
Because he did go down before I could get up. So we all 3 of us were KO'd at the end of his
at the end
turn.
of the turn.
Gotcha.
So we didn't know. We didn't know.
That's right.
I wanted to go back and check because you made a good comment about it's like, hey, no, enemy attacks happen at the beginning of the turn. So as long as somebody's standing, then that's the beginning of the turn.
Correct.
So you can continue to get people up and surge them or whatever. So, but I did go back and review our play when we got that guy.
You guys were all down.
We were down. So, like I said, we've delayed a few games here before we can actually pull him out to
that's fine.
kind of balance that out a little bit.
All right.
All
Here
right.
we go.
Turn one.
Beginning with Exile's turn, they're going to get a 3 to start.
That's not good. That's his max ability.
Thankfully for us, had we just decided to sit there and watch what happened, they would have started at 3.
Oh,
So-
nice. Good spring into action. Okay, this is me then.
Indeed.
Well, the first thing I'm going to do is we have no combo, so I've got to regenerate some.
You
So
always have your move that you can do to generate.
yes, that's what I'm going to have to do. So I'm going to have to move, and that will let me. What is this guy going to do? He's going to move toward us, right?
Yes. So we'll move towards.
It looks like he's always seeking max number. Pretty sure that's what that symbol means.
I think you're correct.
That's not. They had a separate combat reference. It's in the book. But yeah, I think that's what that symbol means. So I am going to.
Oh yeah. Right here.
move
It's on the back. Target
Perfect.
most. So whatever will target the most.
1, 2, 3. Then I'm going to use a combo to sneak, which lets me drop my marker here, and I will move.
Through the busted house?
No. I mean, I could technically.
Yeah.
I was hoping to get in position to set traps between him and you. Problem is, if I move there, he's going to run into me. I guess what I could do is I could go like this, which is better.
Well, if he moves toward.
He only hits adjacent. So at the current configuration, you can only get at most 2 of you.
Better believe I'm getting out of there.
Yeah, but not before he gets a chance to act. And he's not slow, by the way.
No, this is correct.
I think he's going to go this direction. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and then
Wait.
what?
This is a double.
Yeah.
When I'm hidden and sneaking. Oh, hang on. It's a double, so I'd be moving 2.
Yeah.
So it'd be from
So-
here 1, 2. I can't move the third one unless I wanted to pay a stamina, right? Then I can move 5.
As a basic
Yeah.
movie.
No, this one lets me.
You
This
may
one
pay
lets.
one stamina.
This
Well,
one lets me do it too. The
And you-
sneak lets me.
And you can just do it as a reaction. You can pay 1 stamina to move +2.
Yeah. So I'll do that. So now let me go here. That costs 4. And
Well,
then,
then you could move 1 extra if you had 3 to start.
yeah, but the problem is I don't want to get in his way.
Oh, fair enough.
So I'm going to drop. As my third action, I'm going to drop my traps.
Well, no, with where you are right now, you won't. But it looks like they're going to try and go right here. Just straight down.
He can't see me.
I know, but even still, just to get most, it would make most sense to go straight down the middle.
You mean as far as shorter distance?
Yeah.
So you think I should move 1 more?
If you don't want to get caught up in it, I would. Because to me, it seems like movement 1 is here, movement 2 is here, and movement 3 is here, and anything else that deviates outside of that is going to...
Well, then maybe I need to reconsider.
Right, I mean, that's just what it looks like. Because the only
Yeah, because that's
double
the
there-
shorter distance.
Yeah.
Okay, so then how do I do this?
Trying to go around this way is difficult. Going around this way might be easier, but...
I guess he's big enough. I could just drop. I can drop 1 trap. I could just drop a trap here instead of moving.
Yeah.
So I drop the trap, then I sneak, and I'll just drop 1 for now because I can do it again later. So my first action was to move to generate the combo. My second action is to drop the trap,
Okay.
and my third action is to sneak. Use the combo. And then I'm invisible, and I'm gonna move. Let's see if I Annihilator, or I can move up to backstab. So yeah, I figure once he moves up and does his attack, then he'll discover I'm not there. Okay, I think that's fine. I don't know any actions. The only other free one I have is my ephemeral, which I can swap positions with you guys. Or move 3. Might be interesting to do a swap later. Let's see. I think I'm done. So then, enemy phase.
And all foes.
All foes.
That's right, there's just one.
Yep, so he has a 3 activation.
Yep, so spend 3. 1, 2, 3.
Those
So
are
now we'll
both
move
of his actions.
8 to try and target the most.
Which we've already established will be 1, 2, 3, 4. And trigger my trap.
Yes, because yeah,
In
it's gonna be
that
4 in either case, but this lets him hit. So
Well,
3.
he still only hits 2.
Right,
Oh,
it's
he
gonna be 2
he
either
thinks
way.
he hits 3
Right,
because there's a third target there.
but then moving
Yeah.
up. So yes, your trap will trigger.
So he's gonna trigger my trap. I'm gonna flip this over because I don't pick it back up. And the trap is charisma based. So this is +3.
Wow.
2 combo. 23. Guess I don't have to spend that role playing point after all. And that's going to do 3 points of damage. It goes 1, 2, 3. So
Start taking out some armor.
does he have any combos? He doesn't.
No.
He doesn't have any combos.
So I mean,
I can hit here, here, and here,
yeah,
and that would take out 2 armor.
you can do that, or you can take
And
out
do
2
a
armor
point of
here and go
damage.
there and there.
Yeah, either way. I'd rather leave the longest contiguous for you guys.
Sure.
Also, I do have my Vicious Blade attack that goes across and pierces armor.
Okay.
So why don't...
It's not gonna be alive that long.
I don't think so, huh?
Fireball.
He's gonna
Fireball.
roast it.
It's lightning bolt all the way. Yeah, let's do that. Let's take out these 2 armor and do a point of damage here.
Damage the bar.
I tickled him. I tickled him.
Tickle the goo.
All right. Good
All
job, Di. I trained you well.
So now
Now he'll move the 4th point in.
up here. All right.
This is gone.
So the first thing that happens is it looks like everybody that's about to be hit makes a wisdom check.
Wisdom 16.
Well, that's no good.
Nope.
See, 9 at best. Well, not 9 at best. 12
Okay.
at best. but
Okay, and then what's going to happen is I'm going to roll these 2 die, and any armor that gets hit, we place on this card.
Okay.
It doesn't actually damage, it just sucks it.
Correct. So we have head and we have left arm.
My hat, my worn hat is now gooey.
I'm just gonna set it off to the
Ew,
side.
goo. Yeah, just stack them up. Well, I can stack
Uh-oh.
these that way.
Go like this.
You
guys
got
can-
both? Rough.
All right, we do that, and now
Swarp.
we do ooze. So it oozes for X damage, where X is the number of armor on this card, minimum 1, and then it gets an additional +1.
Oh!
Wow.
4 damage? You were saying?
To each location or just to?
To your
I apologize. So on the left arm,
left arm.
where we just sucked all of the armor,
Okay.
there's 4 damage.
Well, you're not dead yet. You have a shield, I guess, but you can get a chance to reposition it even.
I mean, it wouldn't have mattered.
Sheesh.
'Cause I have no armor, so I would have left it on this side anyways.
I love how its 0 threat level gives it 3 threats, so it's like bouncing back and forth between those 2.
Yes.
Yuck.
All right. Well,
Finish him.
We gotta find a way to give him 1 threat.
uh,
Hit a weak point.
I'm choosing a cardinal direction. This direction. And
I don't know what that means. South?
in this case it'd be
Oh,
north.
this way. Oh, your fingers.
So it would still be north.
He's going north-south.
Yeah,
I see.
exactly.
Whatever.
I'm destroying the hall with my lightning bolt.
Right.
All right.
Hasn't it seen enough?
1, 2. All right. And then we're gonna do 2 points of damage straight across from each other. From.
Can we assume that this dude did not write any letters?
right to left?
Somebody wrote a letter.
Oh, your damage?
Yeah.
How far? How many across do you get?
2.
So it goes from this to this.
Yeah.
So you tell me where you want to go. You
wanna
can do
ping the armor, or you
Or
want to
say
give
yeah,
it
you
some
can
threat?
do raw damage, or you could take an armor and a damage, or
Well, but if he gives it 1 threat, it won't get that +3.
that's true.
Although it will do the absorb and ooze ability anyway, so I don't know.
it just won't do it at a
Let's
+1.
do this twice.
That's true, but it's already getting 3 because of all the armor it already
I'm
has.
gonna do this twice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys want me to remove some armor, or you want me to actually do damage?
I think it has to be done either way. I do have piercing attacks, so if I get next to him, I can do the damage right through the armor. So leave 1 for me, I guess, if you want.
So I mean, at this point, it's just up to you. Whatever you want to do.
And there's no combos on this bed.
No.
There are none.
No.
This is just straight up damage.
I can start taking out the bottom row then, I guess.
Okay.
Just get rid of one of the
Do
things.
1 and 2.
And
then we'll do the 2 damage again.
on the other side,
Sure.
damage and take out the armor.
Yeah. Why not?
I mean, I don't know. I guess if it gets 3 threat, it's kind of rough.
Alright, so that is my two of my actions. Oh, and then, well, that actually doesn't do anything because there are 2. Well, does anybody want to move around?
I'm
Yeah,
sure they
away.
would like to.
Actually, I'm gonna try and do some healing music.
It's a long time from your turn.
I know.
Based
That's why,
on that
that's
last
why I said try.
Based on that last attack,
Oh,
spread out, everybody.
I could move him away.
How far?
2
He's gonna get back to us.
2 squares.
I mean, if you did that, go 1, 2, and then it'd actually be looking to attack here instead of here.
It's true.
Well, but if you're moving him, you're moving yourself too, right?
No, it's
Oh, I thought it was both.
shift a foe up to 2 squares. This is with the kinetic.
Oh, with the lightning bolt?
Yeah.
Oh, the lightning bolt's doing that.
Yeah.
When you don't even necessarily have to do that.
You're
I
gonna
don't have to choose you.
You're gonna send him after me, huh? Thanks.
Well, you've got armor.
I got 4 hit points.
he is-
I don't need to trigger it. It's not a requirement. All right. So then let's.
Oh, well, yeah, I was gonna say it's too bad you can't move somebody else with you because we need to spread out.
But I can myself spread it out. Let's gain 2 combo.
2 combo.
And then I will, well, not really spread out, but I will at least pop over to the other side here. And that takes a stamina.
You are at risk.
Do we need more combo?
I mean, we always need more combo.
All right.
I mean,
We're
anytime we get
okay.
If we can get a limit break here, we might need one.
Add 2 more combo. And that is all of my actions, I think.
It's 6.
Okay.
I can do some serious healing when we need.
If we can get there that
Should
far.
we need? Yeah, that's true.
Alright, boss action.
Boss. Mob or X. X is number of
Excellent.
exiles in the party.
4. Off it goes. Holy mackerel.
Alright, but now it is to our fighter.
He will save us.
Save us.
Put your shield up.
That is a wonky,
Save our lives. We'll be eternally grateful.
wonky damage I have to deal there.
You have saved our lives. We were eternally grateful. I thought you had to go vertical. I thought you had vertical.
What's that?
I thought you had vertical.
Well, like I'm talking about the bottom row, which is no damage and then 1, no damage and then 1.
Oh, yeah,
no
yeah.
damage.
Oh, I'm not worried about that.
What about your spear?
That goes up and down.
Spear and magic helmet.
But I'm.
Spear magic, save
What
me.
is the best?
What's the best in life?
Probably. Is there 3 on top?
I can never remember the first part.
Yeah, there's 3 on top here.
To drive them before you and
Oh.
and hear the lamentations of their women.
That's
I will-
right.
To destroy your enemies.
Destroy your enemies.
To drive them before you and hear the lamentations of their women.
Oh, that's
Woo!
really good.
That's almost a little.
So close.
That's definitely a
I need
22.
2.
No, you get all 3 because you had your strength.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Thank
He's at
you.
23, yeah.
3 points. Nice.
So just hit the top row.
Oh, is it an across?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
You sliced his head off, man. Wherever that is.
It's gelatinous. It has no head.
Um,
He sliced the wheel off.
It's got to be in there somewhere. Yeah, right? The wheel is now dislodged.
My wheel.
My wheel.
I will attack again.
Wow.
They're supplying pudding cups for all the children in town.
Ooh, not as good.
12, so 2.
2 in the middle.
Yeah.
Ruining. No point to me having piercing.
At this point,
Little
that's
people
okay.
with piercings?
Yeah, I just
It is
I don't
Portland.
I don't think it'll get to you is the thing.
Alright, the law.
Uh,
Scottsville.
It won't get to me?
Scottsville.
The attack?
my attack pattern is real bad for this one.
You don't have any multiples across.
No, I do diagonal and up and down and point damage. And
Well, so if I leave that one up and down,
if we leave this, I might be able to do something with that, and then I could try
I
and
have.
help.
I do.
oh, I
have-
forgot the one on the very top, so it will get to you.
I do have a diagonal that goes like this.
Goes up like
Up
this.
to the right, yeah.
Okay. Well, the thing is like, I'm gonna try and do this where I can do some healing, I can do some damage, like I'll be able to do little bits of stuff.
Sure. I also have backstab that does up to 3 vertical, and I have a vicious blade that's automatic that does 2 across.
Well-
So I've got lots of variety for my patterns. If we need me to be able to hit multiple times.
I have some ideas.
I thought you had the ability to like just add on damage.
I do. Well, that's this one.
Okay.
So I was gonna say if he can do, if we would have limit broke before he did all of his damage,
Yes.
I could have added this on, and then we could have just like started picking at him.
Derek, you didn't move, did you?
No,
I'm about to.
Or like an actual move?
he's doing his
Move?
minor.
Well, I was gonna do a shield charge.
Oh, that
just
doesn't give you
force
combo
it.
though.
No,
Can you shield charge large enemies?
doesn't say I can't.
Can you
Can you shield charge
a
goo?
large gelatinous object?
It doesn't specify
question.
large gelatinous.
Morp.
Well,
I'm just checking one thing.
Gelatinous cube. Whoop, whoop.
One thing I'm not seeing is if I have to move the full distance or not. Because if I do, that doesn't help any.
Oh. What? How does the ability read?
It says 3 movement in a cardinal direction,
Uh-huh.
but that's all it says about the move.
Uh-huh.
So I'm not sure if I'm required to move all 3 or not.
I don't think so. I mean, just as much as you're not required to move 3 on a regular move either.
right. Well, and you're moving over difficult terrain here, so you need 2 to get across there, anyways.
Yeah, here you're leaping the fountain. Why isn't the good dissolving in the water? That's what I want to know.
It's magic goo.
Apparently.
The only thing I'm worried
Not
about is
water
making
fighting.
sure I don't get you attacked.
Get me attacked?
No.
No, me.
Oh, get Mark attacked. Say I will be okay.
I think really, I mean.
Now,
I don't
well,
know how-
So if I go through, who is he attacking? What's his attack?
if you go, huh?
So if he goes right now,
he attacks all adjacent squares.
right, but in order to get the most, he would move down 1 and hit you and I.
Well, okay, so let me rephrase. If I move this direction and push him back, who is he going to attack?
You and I.
He'll just-
I will be over here.
Then you and
but-
Mark.
Well, if you're over there and he's pushed back, he's going to take the shortest path, which means he's just going to have to step up to get to the 2 of you again for shortest distance.
Well, if Derek moves over here though, along with the goo, then it's just right there.
No, he will just move back 1, basically.
Yeah, he's only going to move 1 square.
Oh, then yeah, he's just gonna step up. And hit
Okay,
again.
so that works because you can take the hit.
Yes, but the other thing that we can do is if you want to limit break us, I've got an ability that I can adjust threat level and combo level, or combo level, So we can try and adjust it where we bump his combo level down and we don't get the added damage or run the risk of limit break. If you're interested.
So
Or
I mean, reducing his damage is wonderful.
you haven't used your minor action yet, correct? You
No.
just placed it where you're planning on using
Yeah.
it. So if you used it to just move, you would trigger a limit break.
So how much damage will he not be doing if we reduce him?
You have to get him down by 2.
right, so I would need to roll.
Well,
I
you'll
need to
save-
roll at least one note.
You'll save 1 damage. He'll do 3 damage instead of 4.
Potentially. It would also depend on how much armor he absorbs. But that's just if it attacks. It is not even guaranteed it's going to attack.
That's true. And if you reduce its threat, you definitely.
Well, then we're not running
he
the risk
can't,
of
he
limit
can't
break.
do that. Correct.
Because if we draw another one of these cards, we're in trouble.
Right.
Well,
Oh,
the other
Dicey, hydrate. Yes, we will do so. Welcome to the stream.
Such hydration.
Hydrate. Hydrate.
Hydration.
Oh, you got the cup on
Yeah.
I gotta make a clinky noise
There you
somehow.
go.
Okay, so
Dicey, you missed it. You'll probably catch it on the VOD later. Glenn and I had matching hats.
is this the best?
Momentarily.
Well, let's just say that
What's
Glenn
the
had
attack
matching
if I
hats.
move here? What's his attack? Will he hit?
He's going to do this.
He'll move over.
This.
But
and
right,
it's,
but
it's
will
still
he
no.
attack?
It's
No,
just
no, it's only
okay.
adjacent, not diagonal.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I think that's the best bet then. So I'll move there. So that way you're not being attacked.
So we have enough for a limit break. Are you going to trigger it?
Yeah, I thought that's what
Yes,
we're doing.
definitely.
So you could do your thing.
Do we want me to lower threat? Is that what we?
I
decided?
think that's wise. It should lower at least 2.
As long as I can roll a note.
Okay.
So we'll see. We'll see what I roll, and if I have to re-roll.
I wasn't able to stay and watch Dredge very long, Dicey. I was wondering if you ever managed to catch an orca.
Wow, that was awful.
Nice.
I didn't get any, but I can re-roll.
You're bad at this. Bad at rolling dice. Just like me.
I mean, it's hard to get a good ditty going when there's a ooze.
I
running
guess
around
so,
there.
yeah.
All right. Okay, I got one.
They're not, it's not a resonant ooze.
I got the one we needed. So I'll take it
Resonant.
down.
Resonant ooze.
Resident ooze.
All right, we're good. Only 2 threat now.
Resonant oozle. Perfect. Now,
So now if it attacks,
if it
won't
attacks,
do the
it
plus
won't do
one.
the +1.
And
And
we're-
if it gains, it won't.
It won't
I'll
limit
still
break.
probably be dead, but that's
But,
all right.
but this is the sacrifice we're willing to make.
That's right.
All right.
We'll see what
We're
happens.
willing to sacrifice me. That's my job.
You're done?
Yeah,
All right.
Here
literally.
we go. Mob or gain 2.
Wow,
that?
that was like the best result possible.
Right? Fantastic.
Lots of tentacles. Yeah, you were freaking out about some, I think, when I got off. You were trying to run away from some and not hit the insanity rocks out there in the middle of the water.
Okay. Now the big question is, do you guys need healing first, or would attacking be better?
I do not do healing. They're both at 2 health.
Yeah, but can he get to me? I mean,
I don't
It's
need.
a-
I don't need
it's
to
a
move.
soothing
It's a
song.
2,
yeah.
so I can heal you, and then I'm 2 range away from
Alright.
him as well.
Yeah. I mean,
Who needs healing more?
They're even.
Because I can do 1 for both of you, or I could do 2 for one of you.
well, the
Except
chance
I
of
have-
me getting
I
hit
have-
is lower,
I
right?
have better armor, but yeah, he's
When
not,
you're wearing it.
he's not going to be attacked though.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
So let's start with this. We're gonna
You
start
aware?
with an improv.
give it away, give it away, give it away.
Oh, what's his attack pattern, by the way?
Delta, go now. Hits adjacency.
Sorry, on the what dice? The lower?
Oh, blue and gray.
Yeah, it's blue and gray, but mostly gray.
Blue is.
Blue is on the absorb.
Blue
Yeah, blue
sides.
is absorbs
Yeah,
on the
the
sides.
ooze destruction is gray.
And gray does, yeah.
So
top
gray
and
does
bottom.
sides
cross.
and center mass.
Okay, so
Well,
for this one,
yeah, vertical and horizontal.
I got 2 notes. That's what we needed.
Dude.
Fantastic. All right. So Derek, you can go ahead and gain 2 health. Anybody need a stamina point?
I'm short one, I suppose.
I'm out.
He needs
I'm
one.
full, I should say.
Give him one.
Glenn, you take a stamina point.
I'm taking it.
Does anybody want to move 2 spaces? I can get the wizard out of there.
Yeah.
If I
Run!
Yeah, it doesn't matter, I guess.
Oh, you need to be in a position. You don't want to get too close.
Well, no, that's just it. Yeah, I have to. I will move up on him to do the damage.
Right. Mark will, but I can take Glenn and I can move him back here.
Yeah.
So that way you're way out of the way, and then if Derek and I go down, you're way still okay.
For sure.
It's my lot in life.
You do it well.
Thank
That's
you.
right. The bard is here with you, and I get to shoot him for a point of damage.
I've
That's
learned
cool.
well from my days of Berserker in Gloomhaven.
Can you do one of the outliers?
I can. It's just going to increase his threat.
At this point, does it matter?
Well, I can take it down again.
Oh, can you right now?
Yeah, I was going to use that as a second action because I'm not going to be able to get up to this where I can do the extra damage points.
Okay.
Because I would need unless I use
I
this
see.
unless I use this and get more combo.
Yeah. No, you're right. Makes sense. Go ahead. Just do it that way.
Okay.
I'll make it work. Oh, I'm not hidden right now.
So we're going to do that. We're going to go ahead and play us a little battle riff.
It's a good riff.
Come on, loot.
Me.
Save us. Well, the loot gave us 1, so he'll go back down by 2 again.
Nice.
All right.
And then I have 1 minor action. I'll give you a combo to help out.
That would be useful because then I can sneak.
Buff it up by 1.
Yep.
Are you moving?
He is.
Yeah.
He's gonna step back.
Well, now
if
the funny thing is, if I go here, then this thing has to try and go all the way around to hit a bunch of us.
That's true.
So
So
it'll-
it can't get there on a 5,
Correct.
can it?
So,
do you have the stamina to move so he can't
Yeah, he
hit
can't.
2 of us ever?
well, that's what I'm wondering. I think if I go 1, I don't even need the extra one. If I go here, then its best move would be to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it still isn't quite there.
But it would still
It goes-
attack whatever it's adjacent to.
Well, so I mean, it looks like if I move here, the only person it's going to be
It'll
able to
just
hit
be
is
me,
Derek,
yeah. Which is
because
fine.
I'm now out of range.
Okay.
So we do that. We get ourselves an extra combo. Yeah, I like it.
Okay.
I think it'll work.
I think we can get there.
Haha!
I'm feeling an overwhelming sense of confidence.
Just one threat.
Wow.
This is why you shuffle the deck.
Right? Exactly.
Follow the forms.
That's why you let him shuffle the deck.
I was gonna say I shuffled it.
Your shuffle was obviously not correct.
It was the right shuffle.
All right, Mr. Sneak.
All right, so let me recover my actions here. He called me Mr. Sneak. All right, so yes, definitely. Since I'm not adjacent to any enemies, I will spend 1 combo. Oh, it's a minor action too. Fantastic. I will sneak. So now I'm invisible, and I can move 3 or 5 if I spend a stamina. I only need a 2. So I'm gonna light him up. Let's see. How much can I get? 3 hits on him this turn? Oh, it's not enough combo.
I believe you're trying to murder a bride on her wedding day.
I know.
Yeah,
Rude.
I know.
Assassins.
Basically,
That's how we roll.
red wedding up here.
Where's everybody else?
Right?
They're still
Hiding
eating.
under the tables. They're
Exactly.
enjoying those tomatoes.
Right there, love the tomatoes.
Just because Bondo calls for aid doesn't mean we're going to give it to them.
So I can spend a magic point to backstab.
Stabby, stabby.
If I'm hidden, plus 20 to my roll.
Oh my goodness. You succeeded.
Yeah, 35. Ought to do it. 3 damage vertical.
What's the point of rolling?
I know, right?
To make sure you don't get a 1.
Correct. So yeah, obviously the 2 verticals there. He's going to get 2 threat out of that. I think the only problem here is the fact that I can't hit both ends. Because I only have the 1 action left. I don't have a free...
If only I had shield charged. You'd have been dead.
There you go. I mean, am I still invisible?
Yes. No.
Not if you hit him.
I wouldn't think so. Let
I
me,
know.
let's see.
You go by all rules in any game I've ever played.
Exactly.
Backstab turns you visible.
That's right. Once you hit them, they know who you are.
Yeah, you lose hidden and remove the alert token if you make an attack or KO'd. A foe moves into your square, or the token square a foe tries to attack the token. Or the token would leave its square. Allies may still target you. Yeah, so once I attack him, I'm no longer hidden.
Run!
That's not really the problem.
Run!
He's not even going to attack me because he's going to try to go to the position of most adjacency. His assertion is still correct.
Yeah, so
But
it'll still
it's
no,
gonna
it will
move
still try
first.
and move all the way up around here, and it won't be
Because
able
it's
to attack.
trying to maximize its number of targets.
Correct.
But even
And
though
so
he can't, he still tries?
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty sure.
Yeah, I mean, he's just gonna move toward that. He's gonna run into a lot of difficult terrain there, though.
That's an EQ kiting right there. EverQuest for those that...
I
I'm
mean,
familiar.
World of Warcraft also has kiting.
That was way after
Oh my
EverQuest.
gosh, yeah, but nobody
You,
cares about
you
EverQuest.
young whippersnappers with your Warcraft.
Come on, man. I've been, well, let's see. Since we've been downloading games off of bulletin boards.
Oh yeah.
Now, if you said Ultima Online, that would be a different story.
There you go. No, we're talking like, TSR gold box games, like Curse of the Azure Bonds. And
Okay, so here's what it says. It says, first you identify every exile that could be hit by the attack. So consider its type, ability, all that things. If no exiles could be hit, imagine the foe had unlimited movement, and if there are no other foes on the map, repeat this step. So basically what we will do if we roll an attack, or draw an attack, is that the enemy will decide which one is it able to hit the most. And so right now, the most it's going to be able to hit in any scenario is going to be 1. Because it's going to try and get all the way up around
so
here,
then
but it
it
won't be
won't
able to.
move.
Right, so at this point, it won't move, because it's second. Among those exiles, apply the targeting priority to which exiles are targeted. So right now, the target that will allow the attack to hit the most exiles. If there's a tie, target the exiles that require the fewest steps
So I repeat,
to reach the
run!
foe's desired
Well,
target.
here's the funny part. Is I could move, right? Like I could shadow step. Shadow step's a free action. That lets me move 2 spaces.
Oh, perfect.
See, my assumption when I did what I did was that you were going to be hidden and not be unhidden, and so it was going to have to take this path all the way around to try and get to more of us.
If you shadow step, he'll just come to me, so that
Yes.
works.
Well, so what I can do is I can shadow step, which will get me close enough to you, and then I can ephemeral and swap places with you,
Oh, you mean like right here?
like, or even right here. It's range 3.
And you just poof.
Yeah. So what I can do is I can move,
Perfect.
right? Where are my boots?
What are you doing over there?
I don't know what's going on over here.
Is there like a raccoon that sneaks in here at night and
Right?
swipes your stuff?
Where are my pieces? I did. This really bothers me.
Is he still looking for his mask?
No,
I was looking for his
where are my
boots.
boots?
Did you have
He's
boots?
slowly descending into madness in
No,
front of our eyes.
I am. I really am.
It's Cthulhu playing tricks on
Not
him.
him, exactly.
Which one is this?
Stuck in the library of Lane.
Practice. I want to see this one. Show me. You. Moist glove. Practice shirt. Practice pants. Weak helm. I am missing. I swear to you, I'm missing 2 pieces of armor right now. Nope, not.
Oh wait, I have to wait till the ad breaks over. There we go. Sure he is.
Hey,
Or if they paid extra, they'd get to see the Maki. So
That's
more
right.
incentives to
Right.
subscribe.
that's right.
You
Yeah,
missed-
subscribe and watch Glenn mock me.
Subscribe. See the mockery.
I had a wood mask and boots.
He dreamed of his Wait, mask.
I'm gonna go back and look at the last video.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Are you really? Go. Probably have to go in like 15 minutes and see. All right. Anyway,
Sure, yeah.
maybe I didn't have boots. Maybe I just had the face mask. Anyway,
So right now, what it looks like about an hour into the last session is you had a helmet, but you did not have boots.
no boots, just the helmet, the
So
red mask.
Right now, I'm going to the end of the session. You still only have just a helmet, it looks like, and no boots.
End of last session, I had a wood mask.
Maybe.
Well, I'm not quite there yet. I still have 40 some odd minutes to go.
That's fine. Okay, so I'm moving, which is going to generate a combo, and I get to move 3. 1, 2, 3, and then for a free action, I will spend this.
Right through its zone of control.
Yeah, right. Stuff like that, and then I'm going to swap with you.
It's getting all swampy.
Swami, Swanson.
So you're trying to get 2 valid targets.
Samsonite. I was way off.
Samsonite.
All right. Is that it?
Getting your luggage on? Is that...
Yes, that should be it.
The question is he gonna rage?
Here we go. Ha! Yes. Boss act.
Move 3. 3 down. He's not moving anywhere. We figure. Oh no, wait.
He's
No.
gonna
He's
slip
moving 8.
over.
No, you're
Give
enough
you
to
both.
move right there.
Yeah.
Oh no, he can get here.
Not through all that difficult terrain.
1.
He doesn't
2.
need to.
So I'd have to go
He doesn't have to, yeah.
1,
2.
2. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's going. So
2,
2,
3,
3,
4, 5. Oh wait, are you supposed
6,
to?
7.
6, 7.
Yeah.
Wait,
So you
8.
can't get
No. You
He's
have to
already-
choose one box.
Why can't he just move over one?
There, read the rules for large movement.
Can he just move here?
I think so. I think
Large
that's what
foes,
it's going to,
27.
because I think the other one's going to require too much
Yeah.
movement points.
Yeah, I don't think you move far enough away, Mark.
Well, yeah, I'm not surprised because he got all of his stuff. When moving, choose one square the foe occupies that is closest to its destination square. Move the miniature as if it were a 1x1 foe starting from its chosen square.
Right. So you do this here.
The base maintains its current orientation so the foe does not rotate as it moves. There must be enough space at the end of the movement for the foe to be placed in unoccupied traversable squares.
Right. So it starts right here. Right, because this is the closest to trying to get over to us. Right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Well, why are you going that far out?
Because if I go here, I can go.
It
1,
says treat
2.
it like a 1x1.
That's what I'm doing.
So
Right. So 1,
1,
2, and then it can hit 2, or it can go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7.
Oh, yeah, well, weird. I guess so.
Okay.
You're going to treat it like a 1x1.
Well, I guess no, because it does say it still has to have room for the base to fit. So it would have to go past if you're treating the base.
So then we count.
Oh, yes,
over here.
yes. It has
So
to go
it's-
all the way over.
So it's
1,
2,
2,
4,
3, 4,
5, 6, 7,
8.
8. No, it can get there.
Yep. All right. Well, there we go. Learn something new.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Dang, he has a movement 8.
When he does that action, yes.
All right.
Oof.
Wisdom.
He absorbs.
Tricky slime. Wisdom.
Wisdom plus 1.
Oh, that is
A 15.
unfortunate.
18.
I'm going to use my plus.
Well,
I got 13. What do I need?
He is
16.
16.
Spend your point.
14.
You fell into his trap.
Yeah, I'm just
All right,
He
so
lured you
also-
into it.
I'll get to 16.
We
then.
all got there.
We all got this, so we don't even have to roll because it's
Use
only on a
my
fail.
whole play.
That
Then he's going
absorbs.
to deal 4 damage to each of us.
Maybe.
At least one of us will be okay in the gray roll. Yeah, it's just a gray.
No, hit my pants. No.
All right, on the right arm.
Nope.
I have fallen.
I'm down.
All right. I
Sorry,
will-
you'll get up.
If you guys just had fed him all of your armor in the first round, we wouldn't be in this mess.
We're fine. Everything's fine. I should have taken that extra step. I had the opportunity. I could have taken that extra step and saved our wizard.
All right, so this was whose turn? This was.
So that was yours. So now
that
it's
was,
the-
no, that was not.
This is the start of
That was the start of his turn.
Yes.
You can surge.
That's what I
I'm
mean.
gonna
Yeah.
surge.
lightning bolt.
I can't.
He's out of magic points.
But I can do.
He blew his load already.
I did. All right.
Can you do 2 basic attacks?
Can
Performance
do
anxiety.
basic attacks.
As long as you can do that, we're fine.
That's right.
I guess I could just whack him.
And you won't even trigger a limit break.
Yeah. Slap fight.
All right, here we go.
Just poke it with your fork.
I'm gonna poke it with my practice, my practice SOC.
All right, so he surges. He's back up.
Here we are.
Put a mark on your face.
10. Hold on.
Surge your face.
13.
13. How many hits does that
Oh,
give you?
13 gives me. Well,
Doesn't
two,
matter.
two
They're
hits.
split up.
Doesn't
It's
matter.
vertical.
Cool. You hit one.
He gets a threat.
Then my second smacking with the SOC.
He's a 2+ to hit.
And it is
It's
11.
It's an 8. Dead.
And
You
it
get
goes
the
around it.
Just barely. No, this is better than the ants.
All right, so 2 experience and special. Event 26. Retrieve all armor on this card.
Yes. So everybody gets their armor back. Here you go. You guys can figure out which one was which.
It repairs it while it's sucked in there.
It's
How
clean.
awesome would that be?
His were the damage
It's
ones.
clean and pressed.
Tricky. Event 26.
Oh, 2, I guess I could just put
2 experience.
5 on there.
Yeah,
Oh,
everybody
yeah,
gets
I guess.
2.
There's a 5. Give you a 3.
Gimme.
Gimme.
Dang.
Gimme.
Somebody else
Good
get-
call.
So
Good
we
call.
need 10
Give me a
experience.
5.
per shot. Huh. You strike a final
Oh,
blow.
you didn't have a 3 already?
I did.
Let's see. I guess I can
The
switch
3
back
switches
to.
to a 5.
No, it doesn't.
Does it?
3
No,
switches to a 1.
Switches to
What's that?
1.
Oh, no, you're right. You're right.
There we go. Back in the safe harbor. You strike a final blow, and the lurd melts into a pile of half-digested rubbish.
Oh, nerd.
You begin sorting through the slime, collecting the armor that was absorbed. As you do this, you see something useful in the pile of goo and draw it forth. Wood box 1. 1 item from the wood box.
No.
Can't have much left in there.
I'm unconscious.
Oh, we do have to spend items to bring ourselves back up.
Oh, here, let me do that.
Drink my chip potion.
Wait, don't do anything. Don't do it.
Don't you even He has a tune for just.
Oh,
the
thank you. Thank you for the advantage. Appreciate it, Dicey. Have fun on your stream tonight. I'm assuming you're streaming a board game. I'd stay up and watch it, but I have to get up at 5.
Cool.
Or I could be at work at 5, so.
Everybody gain 1 health.
Did you do your reroll?
No, we get advantage on the next important
Okay.
roll.
The next important.
There you go. Everybody gains 1 health.
1 health.
Yeah, I'm at
Hey, I'm
1.
standing.
All right. Now, would you like a big item or a little item?
It's his choice.
Glenn, would you like a big item or a little item?
Little item. I guess.
Little item, he says. Ha!
A clasped cuff.
No,
Thanks a lot, Dicey. Have a good time.
For the left arm.
Good night.
For the right arm. Nice.
Good luck. Have fun.
GLHF.
Holding your prize aloft, you notice the crowd of onlookers pointing and cheering from the safety of the manor house.
Bongs.
Gain DOS T19.
I don't suppose the ooze healed my armor. did it?
Someone
That's what I'm
I
saying.
doubt
He
it.
repaired it while I was in there.
To
He
the
says
board
clean
to
and
add
pressed.
some clasps to this basic cup.
DOS
To
T19.
What'd you get?
a clasp cuff. It is, someone went to the trouble to add some clasps to this basic cup.
I wonder why. Seems like a waste. DOS T19. The buff.
I'm no longer not useless.
How is he not the bride killer?
Now that would have been.
I'm glad you got to see the hats, Dicey. They were fun. Okay, so Glenn is now Scrump the Buff.
Such buff.
So much fun.
And put this over. The reception. The merry music resumes, and you are swept into the crowd as a hero.
The bride's dead.
The guests,
Yeah.
the guests, loath to let good food and drink go to waste, stay up late into the night feasting. The next day, you wake from someone tapping you lightly on the shoulder. Add travel 45 to the travel deck.
Yay. Next day, does that mean we get a free rest?
Good question. We'll find out here in a minute. Put that in the...
What we were doing wasn't resting.
Add to the travel deck. We haven't actually done a travel yet, so I guess you can shuffle it in.
Wow.
Ooh.
Oh, sorry. Put it on the bottom.
Rest. Draw a day card. All exiles replenish all their stats.
I shuffle it first.
Shuffle the travel deck. Refresh travel tokens. It's going to shuffle from the new day anyway. So
Everything comes back. Except for our armor. Maybe they'll repair our armor for free too. How great would that be?
Boy, that's asking an awful lot.
I mean, we did just save the town from their ooze bride.
This is true.
Speaking
The Bride of
which,
Ooze.
I feel like there should be. Oh no,
What is that? This is the phone.
Did you
Sorry.
say I'm supposed to draw something?
A new day card.
Is that these ones?
Yeah.
It's a new dawn.
It's a new day.
A drizzly day. A scattering of warm showers fall from fluffy clouds as you look over the landscape. This is not the first time you've drawn this. It is not empty, so I guess
Do nothing.
nothing.
Nothing else happens. It's just drizzly.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good to wash the ooze away. Lord Goon looks down at you with a grimace. Here, he hands you a squill.
Oh.
He stands there awkwardly in silence. I just thought the letters were so... Thanks, I guess. He walks off dejected.
Got catfished.
You can't help but feel sorry for him. Replace
Blobfish.
Hex D5 with DOS 504.
Uh-oh. Yeah, we will never figure out what was in that little house.
Yeah.
DOS 504 must be the middle one.
D5 going by that.
I think that's what we're on, right? D5?
Yep. Keep with town. Good gravy. There we go.
Oh, nice. Yeah, so yeah, big 3 is going away because it's no longer a part of it. But it does now show the
the
trail of the on there. I love it. So it's still a point of interest. So you can still do town things. You just can't go into the map location anymore.
All right.
I guess that means we're out. This says close this
Did
location.
you want to put that where that other one was?
I guess I can.
Just a thought.
Sure.
You can put it where your hat is, your mask is.
Put it where the. Okay. I did not. Yeah, wherever my mask is. Jerk. How dare you? I'm gonna find my mask. It makes me mad. It's like I should have it.
That was
It's
a
probably-
free-
was it on the floor
That was
somewhere?
a free gentle mocking.
Yeah.
For those who aren't
First-
yeah.
subscribed.
First one's
Subscribe for the
free,
mocking.
right? For the hazing. Close this location.
Back to the adventure square.
They kicked us out of town. You've done enough damage and eaten our porridge. All right.
You destroyed this wedding.
I mean, you destroyed it yourself a little.
So I'm assuming- Wait, does that mean that big 3 goes back to inactive, or this one go up front? What is this?
It should go up front.
Yeah,
Although,
it goes
well,
up
you
front.
cannot enter it again, so it can go into the inactive if you want, but it can stay in the front also. Close this location. Keep this card as a squill. Hey, guess what, kids?
We're
we have
free.
We have 4 squill.
Freedom.
Maybe I already just put the other one back there.
We do not have enough K to fix our armor, though.
Yeah, we haven't gotten any K recently.
That's a real bummer.
Okay, so we have some options here. I am concerned about going and attacking the ants at the moment,
So, okay. Well, so
considering the condition of
I'm
our...
trying to remember. Can't we go back to the guild and the guild will do free repairs?
I believe so.
I seem to remember something about
Free
that.
repairs?
Yeah.
There's
There's where we find out that we can't actually bring the stuff back over here because the place we would go is now destroyed by the blob.
It didn't tell us to get rid of the job card.
I'm not happy with this. We don't have a job card currently, though, do we?
No, we don't. We can get a job card.
Yes, we can. So we can go to the point of interest. And at this point of interest, there's still 2 pieces of armor.
A steel from the blacksmith.
Yeah, not an option. We can get a job.
A burgle.
I trash a burgle. We can sell items for their K value. We can purchase available items or items you previously sold for 2 times their K value. 1K to fill supplies, 1K to rest. We just don't need to do that. Yeah, I don't know that there's a whole lot we can do here right now. I mean, you can't even repair. There is no repair option.
Okay.
No
So-
blacksmith.
Nope. Which means I don't think we can go for the ants right now.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, I think it would be unwise.
So I think what might be best to do then is let's travel up to the guild and repair some of our stuff.
Well, and maybe also talk to.
Well, we don't have any money, dude. Oh, you said you think it's
He
free.
thinks it's free in the guild. Well, I don't think it says it in there. I think it says it on the point of interest. You have to get there first.
I don't remember if it was the whole thing or not, but I'm pretty sure you can repair at least something for free. And if we want while we're up there, we can go into Fellsworn Village and either do the turn in the squills thing, or we can get the job that we then have to take back down to Keepwick.
Well, I
and
think
fight
the
ants down there.
turning into the squills is at the guild location.
Is it?
Where's the
Well, I mean, we can
sword?
talk to the guy who
We
wants
haven't
to
seen it
have
yet.
squills.
Well, yeah. So the guy in Fellsworn was the ferryman who
He won't
said
talk to us
until we
first.
had 3, we couldn't progress on him. But the objective was to get 4 squills,
So we could do that too.
so to not be
for to not be
forsaken
exiles.
anymore. Yeah, to not be exiles anymore. So we're on the way through there anyway to the camp.
Sure.
I mean, it sounds like everything runs through the camp right now.
Yeah. At least until we get that done, then maybe we get some more options
Yeah.
when we're not exiles anymore.
Now, do we want to take a job before we get there though? Because you can't get a job at the guild.
Sure.
No. Oh yeah, they're at the towns, right? The job was towns. Yeah. What do we got, Derek?
Northern Plains.
We just added one to that, didn't we?
Right at the end of last session, we did.
Mm-hmm.
So we have travel to Northern Plains, travel to Nimbus Peninsula,
Northern Plains is here.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have Nimbus Peninsula yet. That's
Fellsworn
here.
Village.
That's
the
where we're heading.
path one.
So that's one, and then Edgewater,
Edgewater.
Yeah, we don't know where that is yet.
Or that's either. Yeah,
and
probably
then
somewhere over there.
the Statue of Sorrow is somewhere west of Keepwick.
Which we can't get to.
That's true. We can only go this way. We can't go out here yet.
Probably not the Statue of Sorrow.
We need a
It's
boat.
probably here.
Yeah, we need to know.
Or
where
it's up on the peninsula, and that's gonna let us.
Yeah.
Or we
So
talk
it's
to the
gonna be
ferryman,
really-
and he's
the
the
ferryman
one
does.
that's
He
there.
lets you get out here. So let's. You said there was one for Northern Plains.
Yeah. Travel to Northern Plains. While there, you may spend a stamina point to sneak for eggs. You do a Dex 12.
Sneak for eggs.
I mean, I can do that.
You can
You can
get up
Dex
to
all
3 of
day.
them, and
I
then we
know,
have to go to
Dex.
Keepwick Town to cash it in.
Give the eggs. Okay. This is this is gonna get scattered here pretty quick.
We're gonna have to do a lot of running back and forth, is what it sounds like.
At some point, I'm assuming we're gonna end up back out at Eastgate. When we do that, I would like to stop through Tickle Forest so I can do my poison.
Yes.
But in the meantime, let's. It's hard to know whether or not we should take that job to have to go back down to Keepwick if we don't know if we're heading back that direction or not.
We're not doing the
Yeah,
ants.
I would say
From a
just-
physical. Oh, that's a good point. If we still have the antenna, then maybe we do want to make it a point to go back
Yeah.
down and finish
Well, that's
that
what I
up.
said, because we have that other job too that you have to start in Fellsworn and
Okay.
follow the road a bit.
So let's take
down.
the job. Oh, we don't have one job at a time though.
Correct.
Well, hopefully we'll be able to finish. Where do we have to go with the eggs?
We have
Back
to go
to
back to
Keepwick.
Keepwick.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so we can't have both.
So
of those
we're gonna have
jobs
to
at
make
the
that
same
run
time.
twice.
Yeah. Well, let's head back to camp, see what happens.
Yeah.
And then at that point, we'll be able to figure it out.
But we have to take a job now.
Yeah.
Let's
You
take
wanna start
let's
with-
take the A one.
The egg one is easier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The A one we can do right now without having to go to Fellsworn and back again.
Correct.
We're the Eggman.
I am the Eggman.
And with the walrus.
I am the walrus. Cuckoo choo.
Choo.
All right. Well, let's travel, shall we?
Yay.
Wait, did we start new or no?
Not a new
You
day.
rested?
We just did.
You
But
did
I
that with the
didn't need to
drizzly
shovel
day.
this.
No,
No.
not yet, because you haven't run out yet.
Yeah, I don't know
We're
how
not
this
changing
works.
it. We're
No,
not
you're
doing
fine.
the
You don't
change.
do that
You're
either.
So you're
You're
doing
good.
the card.
Yep,
And
that's
then
right.
he'll tell you what just symbol you're looking
Road.
for. We're going on a road, so you look for the road little road sign
Road
symbol.
signs.
You're so hungry. You need to take a break and eat some food.
Are we on music one now? This is the travel soundtrack.
Sure. Do it.
I don't see a musical note on it, but
Sure.
Sure.
each exile pays 1 stamina point.
Okay.
Then, oh, I don't know that symbol. Discard a card or
Oh. No, and then you discard this card. Yeah.
discard this card.
In the discard poker.
All right. everybody paying?
Yep.
Assume that's it. Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, now we're in Keep Outskirts. See you later, ants. Now we're going to another road travel.
We'll be back, you stupid ants.
Stupid ants!
Brambles. You pass this way easily.
Excellent.
Yay.
Now we're in the
Not very-
Plains.
Not very troublesome brambles.
Taking the road to Raggled Junction.
Road less traveled.
Oh, actually, we could go.
Yeah.
We don't have to. We could go across here in the flowers.
Yeah.
We'll go through the flowers.
Flowers.
You can call me Flower
Oh, well.
if you want.
You chose poorly.
Hey,
It's difficult to find your way. Off track. Each exile pays 1 stamina.
No,
Stamina.
I won't.
If you don't, go to disoriented.
Stamina.
So you don't have the stamina?
I do. I'm just being difficult because we're getting into the camp. It doesn't matter that you're gonna flip back up anyway.
Unless we don't rest.
Once disoriented is
I'll
worse.
pay this. I'll pay the stamina. I'm joking.
You can eat for my moldy pleasure.
Now we're in the camp.
The point of interest.
Should we enter the camp?
We don't need
Actually,
to
to
enter.
talk to the guy.
We can. Do we want? I want to check on our armor before we do anything.
Okay. Point of interest.
Because now we know that you can see something and it can be destroyed by a massive ooze monster.
One, or at least taken. All right. So, guild actions: campsite, rest for free, path training, level up, train or retrain, exiles market. 1 leftovers, 1 smithy apprentice. Costs 1 to apprentice to repair.
Well.
New member help. You may take each exile's market action for free once per day.
Haha! There it is.
All right.
Yep. So we can take the repair action once.
I think we're
All
gonna
right,
get this
5
after
repair.
this.
5 total for everybody.
5 repair.
I don't need
I don't need any.
Your face needs some.
Whoa.
it. Oh, yeah.
That's
Nice.
me.
You go ahead and heal up
This is
your
a scar.
4. And then I will just do my 1.
Cool.
Cool.
Cool, cool, cool.
Okay, now we can go in.
Hey, this is music too. Alright, so I guess what all we can do here. Leftovers. Add 1 cube to all fully empty potion knapsack items for the whole party. Does that include this potion here?
Oh, all potion knapsack. Nice.
We're
Wait, is that
filling
a
all
market
potions.
item?
That's yeah. You may take each exile's market action.
Oh, cool.
So that's one of them.
We're all filling potions, is that what you said?
If it's fully empty, you can put 1 on it.
Oh, it's fully empty. Okay.
Okay.
Mine's not fully empty.
No alarm.
I only had the 1 potion that was completely on. Alright, so now we should enter camp. Big 0.
Big 0.
Really, the whole point of this is just to talk to whatever his name is.
The armor master.
The gruff guy.
Yeah, the armor master.
Is that what his name is?
I don't know.
Threadbare tents stand here, flaps swaying lightly in the breeze. As you draw nearer, the din of the camp washes over you. Voices buzz in excitement, swords clang in practice. As you approach, a mustached man beckons you.
You're weird. NPC 0 is what we're after here. Can we just get out of this as quickly as possible so Glenn's not reading anymore? Guild leader Thades.
There you go.
Your mentor is here, giving last advice and wishing exiles well as they depart. Well, no use waiting around. This region is not good.
Yeah. I think we have to. I think talking to the guy in Fellsworn about the number of squills we have is what's going to allow us to progress further.
You think
with
so?
that, yes. Because I was pretty sure we had exhausted his dialogue.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing really else obvious about where we're supposed to take the squills, I guess. So, I don't know. Fine. I made Glenn do that all for nothing. That's what you get for using that voice, Glenn.
Wait till you hear the next one. You'll get your entire channel canceled.
Alright.
Was banned off Twitch.
Right. Strike 1 and 2 and 3.
Yeah. All it says, and I imagine it'll make more sense as we get further, is that in Arydia you're trying to earn squills in order to receive a pardon, Squills are represented by a printed icon on certain cards.
Yep.
When you earn a squill, keep the card with the squill on it in the party inventory.
Mhm.
And each squill has a unique number.
Yep.
This number is for reference only. Each squill only counts as one squill, regardless of the number printed on it.
And once you get all the squill, what do you do?
Alright, so
You find it.
are we going out of our way for eggs first, or are we moving?
We have to go that way.
Oh, we have to go that way. There's no path.
Correct. The question is after
Stop
we find
that,
eggs.
Glenn. You've done it wrong.
I'm sorry, we're going right between. You got flour. Flour.
Flower. You can
Flower.
call me
You
Flower
sweet
if you
Summer
want.
child.
Oddly familiar. You pass this way easily.
Yay.
Northern Plains. I have to do a dex check?
Sneaky, sneaky for eggs. Do the job.
Oh, you're doing the job?
Do
Yeah.
the job.
Dex 12.
Wow. Well, if I spend this, I get 12.
Go.
Yay.
Yay.
What's your dex?
Plus
Plus
4.
4. You rolled a 6.
I rolled a 6. So 13.
13.
Alright, so that's one success.
Oh, do I have to spend a stamina to do this?
You can, if you pay the stamina, you can do as many times as you wish. So yeah.
Here, I got
Every time you do this, you spend a stamina.
I got you.
Okay.
Play tune. Play your magic twang, Froggy.
See, I shouldn't have done the stamina because I fucked the stupid thing. And you could have done your bonus thing.
Someday I'll use my bonus thing.
Go ahead and gain 1 extra stamina.
Bonus down. Okay.
And then use it.
I will use it.
Ooh,
Although
that's
the
rough.
one that would have flipped would have given us health, not stamina.
That's not helpful.
And do it again.
Somebody else is gonna have to do that.
My lord!
Alright, who
You
else
wanna
has
do
a
it
bonus to
I do want to do it again.
Okay, here.
I figure more eggs is better, right?
Can I feed
Well,
this
somebody
anybody?
else could roll it.
Can I eat something? Yeah. You got a
I'll
sandwich?
give you a stamina.
Oh yeah,
There's
that's true.
stamina.
You got a
Fine.
flying fish.
Say I got you. There's another one.
Okay. All right. See if I can roll a little better here. Huh? There we go. That's
Yay.
2 eggs.
So I'll give you one.
Uh,
Or have you already used the one
I'll
I
have.
gave you?
Yeah, I did. Hang on a sec. I have one more from him before you spend your last sandwich. There we go.
The triple
3
success.
Yay.
That's our max, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we have 3 eggs. Then we go to
Right.
Fellsworm Village.
So we're supposed to place 3 of these on here.
Okay.
Just doing what it tells me.
Yep. Just put it down in front of you. And when we go to Keepwick, we can collect those.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Now we need a road. I guess. Should I eat a sandwich before in case we need stamina?
Okay,
Sure.
before you read that,
Isn't this the place that I get it for free
Yes.
anyways?
before you read that, do we want to drop these eggs off and just travel back down there quick and then go back up?
Well, I don't have a lot of stamina to give. He doesn't have any stamina.
Okay.
I have one. I can chew on this and get my 2 stamina back.
Okay.
Should I?
Or
Probably should do
just this will give us K. That'll give us a little bit more flexibility with what we do next.
that? No.
Possibly.
Moving forward.
Yeah, I suppose so. It's just a long way to go.
Right.
Without exhausting. I mean, well, I guess we could stop
We
at the
don't
camp.
have to-
We can stop at the camp and rest.
Yeah.
Well, they're all revealed, so we can keep traveling.
I understand. Well, right, but I mean, ultimately, it's going to ask us to spend stamina to keep going.
yeah.
Because if we flip one of if we have to flip one of these and we can't, then we get a negative card added to our travel deck. But we could go back to the
Is that a
Exiles
bad
camp.
thing?
We could go back to the Exiles camp, do a free rest, and then I get all my stamina back.
It's just if we go into
Well,
Fellsworn Village and we talk with this dude about whatever's happening with squills and we get launched into another, Bride Goozilla thing.
It's a fair concern. I think we go back, do a rest,
And then we get a free action.
free
from the,
rest, and off we go.
free market action. Then
Once per day.
yeah.
You have to rest first, then get the day, then do the free action.
Yeah.
So it's gonna happen either way.
So I'm
Well, so
not
what?
doing
Did
this
you a
yet.
sandwich?
But yeah, I'll get my.
No, so you
okay,
keep that
so
as probably just going to be a different symbol.
We're gonna go through. No, we're gonna go through.
Yeah,
the,
it's gonna be the
uh,
flowers again.
Flowers.
Broken cart. Large cart is here, slowly
Yeah.
inching along. Do we want to draw NPC 41?
No.
My man without his
We know he
donkeys.
doesn't have his donkeys. We haven't gotten them yet.
So we draw again.
Oh, draw.
Sorry, what was it again?
A flower.
Flower. A mite peckish. You enjoy your travels, taking in the sights.
Yay.
Okay, so now we'll
Free rest.
stop in here, do a free rest. So advance the day deck.
A breezy day. A welcome breeze brings the warm scent of flowers.
This is the first time.
You feel invigorated. First time this card is drawn, add travel 51 to the bottom of the travel discard pile.
Yay.
And travel 51.
Travel 51. There you go, big guy. You got it.
If the day is empty when you need to draw, add day 6.
So we don't do that yet.
Not yet.
But we will.
We will.
Eventually.
We will. Okay. So now that we're rested, off we go. Adventuring again.
Right. Before we're off we go, we get our free market action.
Get your free little sandwich.
But he gets his
Yeah.
things repaired.
Oh yeah. New day.
Alright, there we go. Now let's
You
move
are
on.
smart. Oh, you know what? I didn't
Wait, where are you going?
have this on my ephemeral.
Where we go back down here?
Yeah.
It's flower.
Pushing us back.
See
up
what
into
happens when Glenn
planes.
starts playing with the basin map?
Oh.
You don't know what he's doing.
Small crowd.
Oh no, we shuffle this.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, it's a new day.
New day.
Well,
Refresh the travel deck.
we don't want to get all of our money taken by a halfling woman again.
No, we
Too
will
late.
not.
I'll take her.
Go ahead.
I mean, I'm there. You're the halfling. You should take her.
I could get a +5. My next level. I increase my strength. Buff half.
Well, she has increased strength of +20.
Wow.
Whatever.
I
You
rolled a
think.
17. Come on. And
Not
didn't
good
I-
enough.
Didn't
Not
I,
good
didn't
enough.
I add
It was
points
not
to
good
it?
enough.
Oh, you definitely added your role playing point to
Yep,
it.
and it was
yes.
not good enough.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It wouldn't have been good enough.
Even with that?
Even with
20
that.
plus
I.e.
3?
cheating.
No, you need to work out.
No, she's cheating.
I remember what the number is. It was not good enough.
Get buff. So I had an interesting experience working on painting for the miniature.
Mm-hmm.
I primed it black,
Mm-hmm.
and then I painted a very dark blue contrast on it, which you could hardly see.
I was gonna say.
Yeah. And then I was like, well, okay, that's not really the color I was going for anyway. So then I threw some military green on it, which is like an olive green, to try to kind of get a blue green out of it. And then it pretty much looked kind of barely green, not really much. And so, okay, that didn't work. So then I grabbed my like really turquoise contrast, about 3 layers in. Perfect.
Really? I was gonna say you're putting contrast over black.
Uh-huh. I've been very patient.
He's taking the long way there.
Yes, I am. Sorry. Please continue.
What do we pick?
Flower.
Flower.
High above the grasslands, you see the silhouette of some large winged creature making slow circles.
Karos.
If you've got the eggs, it kills you.
Advance the rage meter by 1.
That's right.
All right, now we're moving on the road. Back to Keepwood outskirts.
Road?
Yep.
You're so hungry, you need to take a break and eat some food.
Yum.
Pay a stamina.
I ate my stamina.
Delicious.
And finally, a road into Keepwood Town.
Festive music. From the nearby forest, you hear the sound of music drifting on the wind.
Cool.
That must be
Nope. They discard and draw again.
Yeah.
Broken card.
No, drawing. Man, he gets around.
He does.
You pass this way easily.
Yay.
All right,
Because
now.
we're still on a road.
Yeah. Uh-huh. So what does the job say?
Return to Keepwood Town and claim this reward, adding job 18 to the job deck, then consume this card, and we get 3 Skrilla.
Yay.
Job 18.
We are no longer
Who's the
full
Skrilla
order.
holder?
Glenn is. Although I don't know, I could.
I already read this once.
Fighting plants. The chicks are hatching and
You're
I'm
not. You can't. Oh, can't go in there.
Okay,
thinking about
No, it's not.
other
on there
species to
anymore.
domesticate.
Oh, is it at all?
No,
No.
took it away.
Weird.
Yeah.
Plus, we're not going in there. We're going to
Never
the
going there.
ants.
Going to the POI.
Oh,
But yeah, we did what we wanted to do here. What's the new job?
Duty job.
The chicks are hatching and I'm thinking about other species to domesticate. There's a certain carnivorous plant in the marshes of Green Deeps, the snaprush. But if I were to defang it, travel to Green Deeps. While there, you may spend 2 stamina to search for plants.
I'm not stamina.
Uh,
just spend 2 stamina.
Yeah, it's a charisma test of 12.
Oh, that's funny.
You place 2 K? Is it
Yeah.
K?
Okay.
On this card for each success up to 4 maximum. You may search as many times as you wish, and you keep all the money on this card.
Darn right we do.
So up to 4K.
Yeah.
So you can
Do we have
basically
to-
do two
successes,
stamina
yeah.
successes.
You have to go
No.
back to
Charisma.
Keywick to claim it.
Charisma.
I know.
Oh,
I
stamina
understand
and
that.
charisma, yeah.
It costs 2 stamina. It's a charisma check, which my charisma's 3.
Hey, mine's 4.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
2,
nice. You're higher than mine.
2 per search, yeah.
Yeah.
I would hope
But then you get
the bard's
2K
charisma is higher
per search.
than the thieves, but
Well, I mean, actually, I have a charisma check on my traps, so
Yeah.
that's the only reason I took it. All right, so that's over here. So we can get to that. We can do that one some other time. Do we want to take another job while we're here? I don't think we can.
I don't think we're going
We
to
can.
rest before, anyways.
Can we take the Fellsworn one now?
Yeah. We can take it. You start it when you get into Fellsworn Village.
yeah.
But you can take the job.
You can take the job
now.
wherever, yeah.
Oh, yeah, they're just traipsing up and down the coast here.
The question is, are we going to go fight the ants?
Well, when do they go away?
They don't.
When you rest, like when you save, you put it back.
We're fighting ants.
Oh, so not when we just do a regular rest, when we're done. with
Yeah,
the
we're
day.
done.
Okay.
Yeah, if you have a job, you put it back in the job. Yeah, we can sure go kick some ants.
I want to fight the ants.
You're good at
I'm going to pick a fight.
840. You're good.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
we'll be fine.
All right.
I think. I mean, doesn't matter. Caffeine can get me through anything.
That's true.
Maybe a nap in my car later. You look confused.
This is a very wordy job.
The one from Fellsworn
Yeah.
Keepwick.
All right, what are we doing?
We're
travel
going back.
on the
We're
road.
traveling to Keepwick outskirts.
Did we take that job?
No, we're gonna
We
kill ants. We can always pick it up if we're in Fellsworn if
I'm
there's
good
the
with that.
opportunity. Although I should probably consider going to Teak Forest to get my poison.
That's
I don't know.
You don't need no poison.
Did you guys get any of your
No, it requires me to be in a combat that we're not as
I did mine.
scared of.
right?
Yeah, I've completed all mine.
You got yours done. Cool. Well, maybe.
Or a
Maybe
combat
fighting the ants.
so I can move ants around on a turn that I can get it.
There you go.
All right, what are we doing?
We're going.
No,
Road.
sorry.
Road.
Road.
Sorry.
The journey is difficult and your spirits sag. Frustrated, each exile pays a stamina and then discards.
Ouch. It's
Did we already
your
use
stamina.
one?
Excuse me. Yes.
Did we use one already?
Yes.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna need to eat something out of my knapsack.
Eat Eric Roberts.
I didn't get my free fish sandwiches.
You did not. We never got there. Big 6. No.
Oh, we're
Oh,
already
big
there.
6, that's right.
We're there.
We're going in. We're going in, boys.
Get ready for a bunch of small ones too.
Yeah, there were like 3. Well, there was.
There's a whole big chain, like a long. Yeah.
small. If you want me to read it.
Put it over there.
No.
Does that have a different music? One. Or I got that one. Okay. So here we are. Entering. Yeah.
And then we need POI 21.
Yes.
Because that was where the ants were.
Is my answer.
Ooh.
Nope, that's 23. Where is this? Yeah. The cow goes, hey, get my tomatoes! Quiet tomato patch. Yeah, here we go.
We wave the ants.
Oh, no. We don't need this. We need the antenna.
The antennae. Use it.
So,
Use the magic antenna. Touch it. What do we need for that?
easy there.
Oh, and then it tells us to get event 29.
Correct.
29.
Changes.
Changes.
The giant antenna in your hand vibrates. You begin to feel a falling sensation as the world around you grows to enormous size. You gaze around the tomatoes the size of wagons and vines as big as trees. Draw a small 13
Small 13.
and place party on it. Then index this card. So it's small 13.
Small 13.
Never gets old, does it?
It doesn't.
Yeah. And then it was medium Medium 13 and big 4 we had already found. That's where all the ants were.
Well, we got down to the end of big 14, and we're getting down into the
Yes.
the thing. And we should have that key still. The seed pod. Yep, here it is.
It was medium what?
Medium 13.
And big 4.
Big 4.
Big 4.
Big 4. Yeah, this one kind of sprawled out a bit, didn't it?
A little bit.
And then NPC 4. Blind ant. The ant touches the seed pod and stands aside and enters the ant hill. Small 14.
14.
This one.
Oh, that's up here. Small 14.
Let me move this aside.
Put this away. Small 14 back to the back end. Inactive.
Wasn't me.
We are in medium.
Derek.
Oh, it was
Small
small
14.
14. Thank you. Oh, I'm just excited.
Michael regrets to point out the obvious.
There's small 14.
Yeah. So this is where we ended last time.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then we get a whole nother set of maps. And we
And
go through the
index
whole.
describe the whole box. Okay.
Because, yeah.
It overlaps, right?
So we ended here, and then we said, let's not go into the ant hill.
Yep. So small 15.
That's what I thought. Is that,
Might need to move the threat deck.
Nope.
Threatening the threat deck.
Encroachment.
Below the dirt, roots stick out at odd angles from the tunnel as you wind your way deeper into the lair. You can hear a large scuffling and commotion coming from the next cavern, and there appears to be some sort of glowing light.
Yay, that's what we want. We do like this.
Well, it's two separate. So
It's
the
actually
stairs connect, right?
I think it's its own map.
They don't overlap. It's just just separate.
Just stick it out by itself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we went through a set of caverns to get here. So.
Yeah. So and then we're connected to Big 7,
Big 7.
which
Yeah.
is Arydia.
We're definitely going to need to.
Pull these over.
Yeah, we might as well at this point.
Do we even need this one?
I don't think we need any of those right now.
Yeah,
So I
just
think we can
stack
just
them up.
stack these bad boys up and
Buy ourselves the space.
Big 7.
Yeah.
Are we just going to Big 7?
Yeah,
Yes, we are.
Nothing
not
to
going
do
Big
there.
7. Michael's going to Big 7.
sure, I will.
Big
I will find boss ant.
anti-cucumber or anti-chamber. Sorry.
Anti-cucumber.
Anti-cucumber.
I thought these were tomatoes.
A cavernous chamber lies deep within the anthill. At the far end, you notice the largest ant you've ever seen.
Excellent.
It is standing on what appears to be some sort of magic circle.
Yay.
At the start of combat, +3 a threat.
That sucks.
I don't know when the combat's starting, but when it starts.
Right now. It
As
starts
soon
when
as
you
we do
reveal
that,
the
yeah,
map.
let's go combat.
Oh god, there's so many.
There's 4 small ants and 1 large ant. So foe 35 and foe 38.
You get out the card.
Knapsack.
I need the card first.
Yep, you want the other box.
I know, but I don't know what figure it is until you.
Well, 35 and 38.
That'll have everything you need in there.
Does it? So the figure matches the enemy number?
Yes, they do.
That's helpful.
More caffeine.
I'll take a little bit of that.
Okay, a little more caffeine action.
Yeah.
You want vanilla this time, or do you want?
Sure.
Sure. Anybody else?
I'll do a cherry one this time.
Cherries. All right.
Thank you.
We'll swap it.
Yeah.
Derek,
Oh,
No, thank you.
that doesn't look like an
done your
ant.
caffeine for the day.
Yeah, persuade you to put that just on the island like this.
Okay.
So here are your. Ooh, it looks like it's kind of looks like a spider.
That's what it is.
It only has 6 legs. I know the difference. Maybe it's a mutant hybrid. Excuse me. Blue. You need some little, you know, your little things. And kind of a pinkish red.
Go with the pink.
This one. That's me. Oh my goodness. Stop! The Enchantress. The Enchantress.
Enchantress, very nice. Alright, so I immediately forgot everything when I walked out there. So I brought
I'll just
2
take
cherries
whatever.
and a vanilla. Okay. You want
Whichever.
Pepsi?
I don't care.
I'll do Pepsi. I'll do Pepsi.
Does foe number 35, does foe 35 number 3 still have the armor / same grid? Yes. The grid card for foe 35 is unchanged. Does number 3 still have special powers from this combat? No, this is not Skitter. Skitter was one of a kind.
So it does not have armor. Oh no, it does.
Yes.
Because it doesn't change, but it does not act specially.
Yeah, it does not have that special move.
Did you get foe 38?
I was reading the FAQ for her. It talks about that ant on this one for some reason. What does flee 3 mean? Foe moves away from the target by 3.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, she's got some armor and some crits. And this is her ability. This is their abilities.
Target exile in range 4. That sucks.
She spit.
Oh, she's spitting.
Spire.
She has lots of combos too.
Yellow. She's going for the knees. I still want to know where my helmet is.
That can't help
Did
me.
you get to the end of the video? Did you see?
I wasn't able to see everything that I was able to see. You still had. Yeah.
Do you want to put me in front?
Oh yeah, I wasn't. That's Glenn in the corner.
That's me in the corner.
Yeah. So based on this,
Yeah, at the end of our session.
you still have.
This is
You still have the
me here.
helmet. Yeah.
Yeah, I still have the helmet.
Either that or he has a glove on his head.
Where could that have gone between that session and now?
Couldn't tell ya.
It has to have like fallen. But I couldn't tell you where. I had it stacked up so that the skill tray was on top. This is super, super annoying. I can't imagine how it would have fallen out in the box. No evidence of anything like that. I just wonder where it is. It's so weird. The only other thing I think of is that it fell out on the floor, but I mean I don't see anything on the floor. I don't remember the stats on it. I think it can take one hit, like one wear, and it can prevent 2 damage. Is my recollection. It's bizarre. Well, if I take it into the head, I'll think about it. In the meantime, who started this mess?
I think I'm the one that walked in.
This was Michael's fault.
Probably.
All right. Oh, did you shuffle the threat deck?
I had a little bit, but I would give it a good.
A proper shuffling.
So the real question is, What do we want to? How do we want to approach this? Do we want to get rid of the ads first?
I think that's always a good approach. They're not that hard to kill.
That's usually my approach, but
Yeah, the less attacks that are coming at us, the better.
Yeah,
okay. Do you want me to modulate threat?
probably. I mean, they're going to come at us right now anyway, right? I mean,
In theory.
Well, they start, right?
ooh, and the boss moves first, so she'll use the threat available before
Only on all foes.
or on a boss. Yeah, I understand that. I'm just saying.
Well, the boss will only move on a. Well, the boss will move on a boss, but the mobs won't.
Correct.
Yeah.
But in all foes,
All
the
foes,
boss
the boss
will
moves
move
first.
I mean, good that she's far away. They're all far enough away they're not going to get to us this turn. So, Magic Boy over here better make his glimmer fingers work.
All right. Here we go.
Mr. Glimmerfingers.
Combat starts. Old bread.
No.
3 health.
No, we're good. Draw again. Mob.
All right. Well, they're doing their 3.
So we use 3.
Manual +2, moving 5, targeting maximum foes. Starting with Soldier Ant 1, the green one.
So he'll go.
This is
1,
ideal.
2, 3, 4, 5.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
They're
Yes.
gonna burn their 3 for none.
Okay.
That just gets them in range. Yeah.
And then brown goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep. Seems right.
Then blue goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah. And then Pinkie Pie.
Pink 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
As good as any.
Looks good to me.
Because they can move through each other, right?
Yes.
Well, look, guys, they've grouped up for us.
Woo!
Can you do area effects?
I mean, yes. I don't have an area effect that hits all of them at once, but I was gonna start prepping so that way I can do damage as you guys do damage.
Yeah, sure.
So
All I can say is as long as I need a shot to get invisible so that I can...
Well, so here's the
Whack
interesting
them on the
thing: is
back.
they're back down to 0 threat,
Yeah.
and so I can modulate combo and try and buff our combo up some. If we
That's
think that would
helpful.
help.
I mean, I need one to go invisible without having to move first.
Okay. Well, I picked that so I could modulate. I'm probably not going to be able to do damage a ton this turn without moving in.
Don't do it.
So here's what I'm going to do then. We're going to, first off, play a battle riff.
Love those battle riffs. Bah, 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 bah. No.
I was thinking of a different song.
I'm sure.
I was going.
Alright. So we do get.
Play something classical.
So we get +2 combo for
This is a
that.
good ad. Destiny did a really good job with that ad, I have to say. +2 what?
+2 combo.
Combo.
Okay, cool. Combo-rific.
See, now I almost want to use it so I can do that extra damage when you guys do it.
Do it.
Do
Yeah.
Extra damage is always good.
Combo!
Do that. Now we're playing a clashing chorus. Clash, my chorus.
It's the Clash.
Well, you only need 1, right?
Dance,
I do need
water,
one.
You can
dance.
just move.
Yeah,
Give
no,
you one.
If you move.
I'm not doing that.
Reroll that Clash.
Rolled terribly.
Roll the beautiful bean
Decidedly did not roll a ton better that time. Wow, that was awful. But I still get 2 cubes for it, so that's 2 extra damage that we will have available.
You spend a cube to do the damage.
Yeah, so anytime somebody does a damage, I can add 1 extra to it as spot damage.
Nice. Better than nothing.
And then I'll go ahead and give us a combo back.
Run.
Well, I mean...
Run away back here.
Right.
No, I can take a hit.
Kite them out of the empty chamber.
Yeah, because nobody needs healing.
Well, the more that get around me, the more I can attack. If there's enough combo.
Yeah,
Spirit attack.
I think I'll go ahead and do that and just
Seems very ineffective, but
give us that
I'm
combo.
like a kid just spinning around.
So if and I have the same ability. If I'm for 2 combo, I have every adjacent target takes 2 vertical or 2 horizontal damage. If I'm hidden, it pierces. Not that that really matters in this case. but
Not right now.
I can deal up to 8 damage if I get them around me.
It's really good.
The trick is getting away.
Alright. Are we good with that? Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go. On the start of the
Don't do it.
Ranger's turn. The boss.
Nice.
Boss has 0, so boss will move
Born in the
4.
USA.
So down to a point. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Works for me.
And then Spire, can't Spire, and then raises threat by 2.
What is...
So Spire is exile in range 4, take 2 damage. Exiles adjacent to target, take 1.
They do... It does more damage at range?
Yeah. So if it's at range 4,
Okay.
which right now it's, I mean, it's way
Much
further than
further,
4,
yeah.
yeah. But yeah, it'll do, whoever's at 4 range will take 2, and exiles adjacent to target will take 1,
Why did it gain threat?
because it's been 0.
Oh, yeah. +2. How about
What
that?
dice are they rolling?
Yellow.
All
So,
of them?
yeah. Or no, the
she is. They
boss
roll
rolls yellow,
blue,
they
brown,
roll blue and gray. So,
legs,
arms and body.
sides.
Alright,
All right. This is me.
Ranger.
So everything's in play.
Yeah.
This is interesting. So we do have the one combo. I could vanish.
That's what you do.
Well, it's interesting too because I can get in range of this ant and do the piercing attack. If I'm hidden, my vicious blade attack also does piercing, but the problem is that takes 2 combo. So
We have 1.
I have to use that to vanish. So I think what I need to do is vanish and play traps, right?
I think that would help.
So I'll spend the 1 combo to sneak. Sneak. And then I can move 3. And then I will drop traps.
Thought you were gonna say something else.
So I'll drop the oh, it's right
Yeah,
there.
yeah. I was gonna
I'm
say
right here. I'm over here. No, really.
No, actually, though.
Reveals. Now the question is. Oh, it's just move 3. I can't like bounce past them. That's the problem. Is they clog the center. I can't get around them. I wonder if I don't. Oh, I can shadow step. Okay, so free action. I'll shadow step.
leap over him.
No, but I will move 4 because I'm hidden. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll tuck myself in the corner here.
Bold move.
I mean, they're maximizing their attack, so I figured that puts me at range. They don't know where I am. They think I'm over here. So at least one action, they're not gonna know where I am. Fatal Allegory just subscribed. Hey, thanks, Fatal Allegory.
Welcome.
You are the best.
Easy number 100.
That's a 4 months of Prime. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
I know who Fatal
Oh,
Allegory is.
Still gotta pick the camera though.
Huh? It probably showed up on the. Oh, that'll be interesting to go back and listen because it should have done an alert. And I do actually have a custom sound for that now.
wow.
Oh, cool.
I think I also know why it was playing so loud is because it's double alerting. And I don't know why. There's one alert controlled in Twitch, and then another one triggering somewhere else. And I think I wasn't adjusting that one or something. I don't
I
know.
need to do.
Am I? No, not yet. Sorry. I tucked myself in the corner. I have another action.
Can you shoot them?
If I do, I reveal myself.
Oh. Can you raise combo at all? Did you spend?
I mean, I could just move.
Just that one
I
combo?
could move and not move. I did.
Yeah.
So
Can you bust
just
them back
generative
up?
combo.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's great.
I mean, it feels kind of like a waste, but I want to make sure that my traps get a chance to go off, and then next turn. Hell, if they go off, I could go pick them up and put them down again.
It's true.
So, I think.
All right, we ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. Increase threat.
Dang it, they didn't move. Well, Glenn, you can zap my range, I guess.
Shoot them. Shoot them with your wizard powers.
Actually, they're not lined up.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do
One more.
it.
Can you can't attack diagonally?
No, it looks for, or he picks a line.
Well, we can do this though. Shift. Well, I've got 2 different attacks, so we can. Tell you what, let's do a couple things here. Let's blink.
Oh, you can only place traps when hidden. I didn't realize that. Interesting.
Let's blink there. We're gonna gain 2 combo.
You're gonna blink and gain 2 combo?
Yep.
Oh, and you moved.
Yep.
Your blink is 3. Your blink goes 3.
Oh, is it 2? 2.
Well, I mean, I just was verifying. I thought it was 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
That doesn't quite give me where I want to be. Maybe I don't use blink. Maybe I use. Maybe I walk there instead.
Action, only while hidden. Place, once or twice, place an armed trap token onto an empty adjacent square. Remain hidden. When a foe enters a square adjacent to an armed trap. When a foe enters a square adjacent to an armed trap.
When they enter it.
Yeah, but not on the trap, which is what I've been counting.
Oh.
Check charisma, then damage the foe accordingly. Disarm the trap token, remain hidden. Reaction, cost 1 stamina while in combat. When in range 1 of a trap token, put the token on your trap item armed. So that's how I pick them up. I spent a stamina.
1, 2, 3. Damn it, everybody's out of my range. Blinking is not a good idea.
Lightning bolt is an area ability.
Tell you what, I'm gonna walk instead.
Lightning bolt is an area ability.
Get rid
That's what
of.
it says.
Let's
An area ability such as lightning bolt typically targets multiple creatures or squares. Area
yeah,
abilities
but it is-
often combine a positional grid and an origin to determine targets.
Right, so that area would be linear.
No.
Because he has to pick a direction. Right?
All I'm seeing, and I don't know how it works, but all I'm seeing is that from here you can attack here.
It's not an area. This is a cardinal direction on this on lightning bolt.
But the card says cardinal direction.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and try to master my transposition by targeting
Oh, you guys can enter squares with trap tokens. Doesn't set them off.
Yay.
16.
Nice.
I have succeeded. I'm going to pay 2 of those
2 combo.
2 combo, and then this is, anybody want to get into the thick of it?
That's my job.
I mean, do you want to start in the middle of all this?
They're gonna come at me anyways, aren't they?
Because I can
Most
swap
likely.
you and the I can swap you and an ant.
Oh.
Sure.
What?
That seems bad for us.
At what range?
3.
That's 4.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
For me, 1.
Oh, pardon me.
Yeah.
I thought you meant they had to be within range 2 of each
Yeah.
other. Just 3 of you?
Well, I'm assuming.
What do they
Why have you?
To
Why have
choose
you?
normal
Do they
size
usually go after
creatures.
highest health?
Only at 0. When they do
Positions.
mandible, they'll go after the most they can
Why are
hit.
we swapping the ant right into the mage
Oh,
and
yeah.
the?
They're going after the most anyways.
And they're going to go after the people they can hit the most.
So it's
Which right now is 1.
it's kind of moot.
Well,
is
it broke it
from them?
up. So
Directly
if they
from-
end up attacking this next time, it actually breaks us up where we'll get to pick.
Yeah.
As long as
in
it's
some
not
cases.
trying to attack my shadow, I'd rather not be revealed this quick.
Well, it won't now. If Derek had stayed here and Glenn stayed here, then they would move here to try and hit 3.
Yeah.
And so right now they're stuck between 1, 1, and 1. And when it's when it's tied and there's no movement needed, we get to pick.
And
Which means that the bard might be doubling as a tank this turn.
Seems bad, yeah.
Tank bard.
unfortunately, they are not where I need them to be for my twin missile to work. So,
Can you move first?
I could blink.
Can you move first?
No, I already did.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I could move again, but that would just be a move. I think I really want to.
Trap's delayed effect happen if the rogue is KO'd. Must the delayed effect be used? Yes, a delayed effect isn't optional. So even if I'm dead and my traps are down,
I'm gonna
they
attack
still
him.
work.
With my practice tines. Here we go, and 15, so 2 points of damage
Roll like a champ.
horizontally
Who are you hitting?
from left to
Blue?
right.
Who are you hitting?
Whatever color that
Blue boy.
Blue, sure, blue.
Where would you like to hit?
Blue by.
No, he doesn't have any combo, right?
You want to just take out his armor?
He doesn't have any combo now.
I can
Yeah.
just take out his armor.
You do 2 points.
Yeah, I do 2 points. Oh, no, I'd be 1 to the center. Yeah, I could take out 1 armor and 1 to the middle piece.
Yep.
There we go.
Now I can also do a hit if you would like.
Sure. You want to? Let's blast away more armor, or you want to actually?
You have to at some point, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
As well.
technically my vicious blade can pierce.
Yeah,
Right.
you're-
I'm
you
not
won't get to
positioned for that.
Yeah,
So
we're good.
Go
Well,
pierce her.
Show you my vicious
Yeah,
blade.
I was gonna say you pierce the.
I got
Queen.
business with the enchantress.
Yes.
All right,
And
that
enchantress.
would be me.
All right.
So I did
For
my-
the fighter's turn. Oh no, that's not great.
Ooh, I
They're gonna gain 3, which causes an all foes +1.
Yep. So put 1 wear token on each of them. On all foes.
But wait, does that mean they're going to be nastier now?
Yes.
Gosh darn it! Why can't we just have them at normal power?
Now the question is, when they do an all foes, do they spend it, and so they start at 0?
No, they only spend the amount that it uses for their ability.
Well, that sucks.
Well, the enchantress would act first.
Yes.
And
So she's going to
spend-
move 6.
She'll spend 3.
She can't move 6 because everybody's all gummed up here, and so she can go starting here. 1.
Well, she
2,
tries to target the
3.
most, and that's the most she can do.
Right, but then
he's
her,
right in the middle.
her ability.
Well, no, pick.
her ability hits at range 4. 1,
Yeah.
Oh, so she doesn't have to move anyway.
2, 3.
If she wants to hit more, she's going to move.
Well, so she
all at range
She
4.
can't hit more. Is the
She
Well,
can't
yeah,
hit
she
me.
can. She can hit Glenn.
Yeah. If she moves in front of the fighter, she can hit me. I accept it.
Oh, it doesn't. It doesn't say. With mine, it's within range 4, but it's only 1 target.
There's no.
And so what she's going to do is she hits target exile in range 4 for 2, and then exiles adjacent to target take 1 damage each.
Oh, to the target she hits.
Yeah. So the target
Oh,
she hits,
and
takes
she's
2.
trying to maximize the value
Right, but since
Nobody
nobody
is
is orthogonally
adjacent.
next to each other, she's actually going to stay put
and just
Okay.
hit
and hit
for 2.
for 2, and so it'll spend 3.
And yeah, so roll
Right. So now Derek is going to get hit
Yellow.
for 2
Sorry.
potentially.
the 3.
What happened?
It's 3 because she has the plus
On your
1.
feet?
Well, it's 4. So it's 2 damage plus this one
Plus
this
that one, so 4
damage
to your
total.
foot.
Ow. That's just
2.
rude.
Okay. And now the mobs.
Okay, I'm much more a fan of these traps than I thought.
Now the mobs will act.
Super good.
They're going to try and hit as many as they possibly can. So green ant. So they can only ever hit one of us.
Yep.
Correct? Because it's all orthogonal in a line.
Yes.
So green ant will hit here first because he can't move.
Oh my gosh. It's so much damage.
So he gets.
Why does it always feel like every combat right now is just like on the edge of disaster?
Yeah. Well, so this is 4 damage.
Yeah, I definitely haven't felt powered up yet in this game.
All right. That is the right,
Right
arm.
arm.
4 damage to the right arm.
Okay, I block 2 of it.
And don't you have like a special that you do?
Gain a
Combo?
Oh, sorry. I blocked 3.
I was going to say, he's got the ability.
Nice. Okay.
But
now,
you still, yeah, you still didn't. You didn't block all the damage, so you get the ability.
Yeah.
now brown ant will go.
No, this is just whenever I block with my shield.
Okay.
That was
Okay.
for mastering it.
Oh,
So-
got it.
So this is where we face an interesting conundrum. The brown ant moves, and he has to move 1 space to get to here. One of them does damage to him, one of them does not. Now, what is important to note is when it's tied, we get to pick. So I think we run him into the trap.
Yeah.
Hang on, say that again. Oh yeah, yeah, no, absolutely, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, absolutely, run in the trap. So that's a delayed action, and I get to roll charisma. You don't have any bonuses, right?
As far as I know.
Okay, so this is just a straight roll. I don't even have a role playing point, so charisma check.
Yeah, I didn't either.
7.
It's unfortunate.
Plus 3 is 10. Just 1 damage. On the brown ant?
Yeah.
Yeah, just hit that side of the. Yeah. That's
Okay.
fine.
That's 1. Now he will do his mandible attack
4 damage.
for 4. This one is the left hand.
And
Damn.
right in the gap.
That is rough.
All right. Now pink
And
and
colors on these events are
pink
just
ant does
like,
not
don't
see
go here
you.
until
He
get
thinks that
here.
you're over here.
He
So
does.
pink
Level
ant will
5.
actually come here.
Trap.
Yes, because it's 2 either way, so we get to pick.
Yep. So again, charisma check. 11. Plus 3 is 14, so that's 2 damage. It goes target.
I'm sorry,
upper-
blue should have gone first. We can do this.
Oh, okay.
You can still just do the damage to
Yeah.
him.
So it's angled up left.
So like this.
Yeah. So hit there and here.
Way over.
That's
on
angled
the-
up right.
Oh, am I to go the other
I
way?
have to go here and here.
okay.
Does that? But that doesn't hit the crit.
No. No, the crit is like up and down.
Gosh.
Now you can do no, because if you did this and hit, the crit just hits that
Hits
spot.
itself.
yeah.
Yeah.
So your best bet is just
Just
do
give the
this.
threat. Yeah.
All right, and now the last one, or no. So we're finishing out. These two just swapped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
And these need to flip over now because they're expended. It's funny technically. I mean, they would have triggered adjacency, but they both stepped right on the trap first.
So for Glenn, it's 4 damage to the left arm.
Ouch. No protection on left arm.
And then I will go ahead and
I
take.
parry with my
bullet.
practice headshot.
I'll go ahead and take the blue one, because he's standing right here in the middle of us.
Sure.
On the right shoulder, I can't do anything about that. 2, 3, 4. All right,
Whose turn was that?
we're in rough
Is
shape.
that Glenn's turn?
Well,
No.
it was starting in
Start of mine.
there.
So you can surge.
Surge.
Woo.
Wear your face. No, your face.
Your face.
Face is worn. You got a potion?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's worth using to try to stay
I
standing.
don't think it is because you can heal me, right?
I can, but if you're not standing,
No,
or,
you can't. If you heal him and he's not standing, he will stand up immediately.
right, I can wait. I guess I have to move to get to you though. Where you're at right now, I can't heal you with how far away I am. So if you can heal yourself, that would be more advantageous because as things stand right now, I cannot heal you. You're too far.
Well, either way, stand me up.
So irritated. Where's that stupid piece?
So, am I just gonna go down? Maybe I'll go proud.
You do your little spin attack.
I'm gonna try to. Let's see. So I'm gonna do a. Yeah, I can do this. I'm gonna taunt. I'll choose the queen and the blue guy. then they'll come to me.
Where?
They'll just get into. They'll move 3 to get into combat with me.
Dang.
Here.
Yep.
You want to do the queen?
Bring him over 3. Yeah, awesome. That's a straight line.
And then I gain 4.
Combo.
4 combo.
So here's an interesting comment, by the way, for my hidden token.
I'm going to attack.
If I lose hidden while a foe is moving after it's already picked targets, it will retarget
Oh, cool.
using whatever movement it has left. So it's as if you interrupted its movement and it only has whatever it has left to retarget.
Yeah.
Just FYI.
Nice.
Who do I want to attack? Who's the most likely to kill? If I attack Brown,
Yeah,
how much health does Brown have left?
Brown's
I
got
can't
3 still.
Or sorry, whatever.
Pink. Well, pink's up here.
Okay,
If you want, you can do pink instead of blue.
those pinks don't match. That's throwing me off.
I know. I was gonna say.
So blue can go back here and you can move pink down.
Yeah, they're gonna attack you guys anyways when I go down. Okay. Yeah, so switch it to pink, so I can possibly kill pink at least. No. Leave it. Sorry. Because I'm gonna be able to attack them all again
Yeah,
anyways,
yours-
so I can
yours-
still potentially kill
Your
them.
spin tag.
So who's the strongest out of this bunch?
Pardon me.
Other than the boss,
Yeah, I can't. There's no way I'm killing the boss.
Blue.
Definitely.
What are you
So
doing now?
Count range.
I'd
Using
have to hit a
ranged ability
3
rules.
though.
Draw a straight line from the center of your
Ooh.
square to the center of
That's
your
gonna be
target
tough.
square without crossing walls or obscure borders.
For what?
For ranged.
Yeah.
So diagonal.
diagonal counts for ranged.
You didn't say that, but that's cool.
I mean, it says use
I
ranged
assumed.
ability.
Yeah. I assumed it was that, but
I just can't see. Is this only 1 on top and 2 down below for Brown?
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3 total.
because I thought the description, if you look at the book, for
Brown has 3
range,
total.
Still had
Blue has 5.
still was using
Green
his,
has 4. Queen has all of them.
his 3.5.
Okay,
Move
I'll
rules.
just attack Brown.
Well, not quite. It's like because 3.5 is every other diagonal costs 7.
The extra.
So that does 2 damage across,
would-
but
to
I'll just
move
hit
the
the
hexes.
top.
Like men.
You're only gonna do the 1 damage.
Or no, we'll do it down below, because, yeah, we'll do it down below.
They will gain 1
And
dice.
that will give a combo, and then I will use said combo to do a spin attack.
Breaking. Okay, he doesn't break. He spins.
How much combo does it use?
Doesn't it use 3? Doesn't it use all of it though, because it's a limit break?
Are you limit breaking?
Okay, so you're taking an attack essentially.
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Because it's a free action, correct?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Of course.
Oh no!
And I don't have any, so
Well, the 2 didn't fail, so it's at least a point of damage each, right?
yeah, to all of them.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
That was lame.
Well, that's still 4 more damage.
Brown Ant will die.
Brown Ant died. See, that wasn't lame. That ant's lame now.
Brown Ant dies. The blue
Oh.
ant. Where'd you like to go?
Is there a
I
combo
don't know
spot?
what your
Oh,
attacks
no.
are, so I'll let you call it. 'Cause
Mine are.
You're next to attack, so.
I'm gonna go with this one because mine are diagonal. Well, I might be trying to do some healing help. So we'll do that. We've got green.
Stupid low die roll.
Green on the top one there. And then the
Shame!
Now, it is when checking range, count the most direct orthogonal route between
Yeah.
2 squares, ignoring all borders except walls.
Yeah.
Well, what direction does your pierce attack do?
All 4.
It just does across though?
It's orthogonal, yeah.
Okay, so yeah.
So the 4 adjacent squares each take 2 damage, and it's piercing. Oh, you hit the queen?
So
Yes.
he's gonna pierce, so go ahead and put it on like
Except
a
mine
leg
goes
or
across,
something.
yeah.
Should we
What pattern are you doing?
It's just 1 damage.
do it like
Well,
here?
you can hit the one lower armor section.
Hit this one.
Yeah.
Well, I thought you pierced twice, or is
I
it the
pierce
same row
across,
twice?
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and then I will use my last action to heal 1. So I'm still up.
Oh, I can step up.
Not
and
for long though.
I can step up and swap with you. Can I swap with you and you're KO'd? Probably not.
I'm
He's
not
not KO'd
currently
anymore.
He's gonna be.
We'll see.
By the time it's my
Maybe.
turn.
It's the bard's turn. Maybe the foes will just get points.
Oh, that's on the wrong thing.
The limit
Yeah,
breaking.
that's all I got.
Limit breaking, super explode.
All right. Ha!
Okay.
That's an all foes.
It is awfuls.
All right. So the enchantress
Does her 3.
doesn't have to move. To yes, do her 3. So range 1.
But she's trying to hit the
2,
most.
3,
Oh yeah, so still
4.
she can only hit 1 each. I'm not
Correct.
targetable.
Well,
I am.
Glenn is,
2,
but,
3, 4.
but it doesn't matter. I mean,
Well,
no different
we
again.
get to pick.
True. Do we want Glenn to die or do we want Derek to die?
Me.
Derek says, "Kill me."
Okay. And we're gonna go in with a yeller.
I guess it's, I can't swap with you if you're down.
Well, if there is an argument to say I should take it because that way the next guy will not swarm in on everybody. But I don't know.
That's true.
And you'll have a surge. He doesn't
Yeah.
have one. So I guess there is that.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
You just tell me who's taking it. Doesn't matter to me.
Just let me take it.
Okay.
I'm there.
So this is on the bottom part of.
The crotch.
Nice.
It's the legs.
How much damage is it doing?
4.
Damn it. I
Not
need a-
quite.
I need a warn.
Either we're doing.
Yeah. So I'm down to 0.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It does 2, 3, yeah, 4.
Excuse me.
Right. The armor wasn't bad.
Okay.
It wasn't great.
And now
4 damage. 3 damage I could take.
all of the ants are going
Yeah,
to go,
that's
but they
crazy.
start at 0. So
And the
And-
target highest health and inside.
You start at 0.
I have.
didn't what's
I
her
have
name?
4 health.
Didn't what's her name use?
She did. All 3 of us gone. They're doing 0. She has
Oh,
one.
okay, okay.
Sorry, move this. Yes. Okay. So ant green,
I have 4 health.
right, is going to move 6 to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or
That's
we could do
unfortunate.
1,
And
2,
then
3, 4, 5.
And then
attack.
Yeah, we
Attack the
want that.
darkness, yeah.
Yeah, and then they're going to discover that I am
Oh,
where I
no.
am,
Aha!
Nani?
which is unfortunate because they're going to move towards me.
Okay. Brown is dead. Blue
Ooh, you killed one.
Yeah.
will go 1, 2. Go right there. And it's just the insides. So this is just 2
Good,
damage.
good party wipe right here.
Good.
Oh no, the head came up.
Are you serious? I thought they didn't do that.
We'll pretend you have a
It's
hat.
incised.
Was it
Okay.
a wooden hat? Or
Yes, it was a wooden
so it's
mask. It
2.
can prevent 2 damage.
Yeah, so 2 damage. Just put a wear token
A
on
little
it.
marker on your
Yeah,
head.
put a little wear marker on my head and I take no damage.
Well, it does 4 damage, right?
No, this
No,
one
it's only
does
just
2.
Oh, what the
This
heck?
is not a mandible attack. This is an incise, so it does 1 plus the additional 1.
But I didn't want to take 4 damage.
All right, and
I
then
wanted to take 2 damage.
and then pink will also move 1.
And do the same attack.
Yes, and do the same
Must be nice just getting hit by man.
on the body for 2.
Sweet. So, block 1.
Yeah, I got way
I
more
was
powerful
gonna
attacks
say.
on me.
They just beat the crap out of
Take
us.
Okay.
They're like, oh, let's touch.
Unfortunately, it's not my turn yet.
antennae.
No, it is not. But it is mine.
Yeah.
Sure.
What do you mean, eh?
Give them what for?
I just would rather give them the vicious blade they so desperately deserve right now. But I'm not hidden anymore, so I can't. It doesn't do the piercing
I
damage.
saved us from the ants last time. I won't do it again. All right. So the
Hey,
very
you lived through that somehow.
I don't know how.
so the very
They
first
said
thing we're gonna do
They
is
weren't.
we're gonna
Whatever.
That's
we're gonna
garbage.
improvise a little bit.
They thought I was dead. But I'm not dead yet.
You know what's funny? Is that this doesn't say that exiles that are KO'd can't be targeted by allies.
Of
Oh,
course
you
it
go.
Can because you have to be able to target them with healing.
Well, but that means I can also target them with my swap ability.
Right, you can swap places with the body.
Swap with your dead body.
That's right.
All right, so first
They can
things
stand up.
Dead body swapper.
first
Yes.
things first. Glenn, go ahead and gain 2 health.
Woohoo! Back, boys. I'm back.
Stood him right up just to get knocked
Just,
down
yeah, I was
again.
gonna say.
I get knocked down, but I get up again.
Okay, and then would you
That's
like
better than I guess what I was thinking, which involved anal probes.
would you like to move to, or are you okay where you're at?
Oh.
Me?
Yeah, you.
I wouldn't mind moving to. I'm just trying to figure out where I would move to.
While you figure that out, I'm gonna go ahead and gain stamina back because I can, and then we're gonna hit Pinky.
Or maybe somebody else should move to. Does somebody else want to move to?
I can't. Well,
Oh,
Mark's
it
the only
has
other
to
one
be,
that can move
okay.
too.
I
'cause
can, well, technically I can kill Pinky on my turn, but it's better that you do it.
You're the only other one in my range.
Yeah, okay. Maybe I'll get.
So Mark, you can move too if you want, because you're the only other one in my range.
Yeah, you can
Teleport?
move here.
No, it's just a move too.
I can't move through the enemies. I'm in the corner. I'm absolutely stuck.
So one gets to move too. Let me
Alright,
do 1
I'll
damage.
come up here.
You're going nice.
Do you
and
care
clean.
where?
Nice.
You care where the damage goes?
You're doing 1 damage?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Because that's just one left, anyways, right?
Right.
So that was 1. What else can we do? I mean, I can kill the pink one if that would be beneficial.
I mean,
That's
that's one.
beneficial,
That's one
yeah.
less hit I'm gonna take.
That's attacks, always good.
I get to actually roll.
You still have 1
Die.
bonus damage, right?
Especially if we're all
I do
out,
still have
they-
1 bonus
They can
damage,
only
yes.
take so many of us out at the
That's
same
true.
time.
Wow.
18 plus a 3 is 21. That's really good.
Yeah.
Sure, you want to hit the blue one?
Okay, I mean, I have to move first.
Oh.
Yeah, so pink one will die.
Pink is dead. Is that this one here?
Yeah.
Gotta move the pink.
Why do I have to be Mr. Pink?
And then I suppose I can give you another combo if you would like. I can either give you a combo or I can heal myself to take some of the heat off.
That's one thing I didn't notice or wasn't paying
It might be
attention to, is
good
that
for
that
you.
Vicious Blade ability requires 2 combo anyway.
I think
so.
you should heal yourself, because if you cannot die, then you can heal us again, correct?
That's what I was thinking.
There is that.
I'm the only one in range, but I will gain a very nice 1 health and 2 stamina.
Plays himself a nice song.
That's
See
right.
how he is?
Exactly. He's invigorated.
Such invigoration. All right. Okay.
Nice.
Now the problem with that is I have an extra damage, but you're out of range. You have to be within range of my my loot
What's the range?
too.
No attack, no attack.
So I can unheal myself and move and give you a combo.
No, you're good.
Then, and all foes. That's brutal.
Can you please stop drawing those?
Well, this is
All right,
at
so
0,
green.
right?
Yes, it is at 0.
So it's at 0. So the
ant-
boss ant starts
Yeah.
by moving 4 and spire. So
And actually,
And
the
we
best
want
option is
four.
to hit him, and it hits him also.
Would she move away?
No.
no, there is a flee option right there.
Yeah, that's only on 1.
Well, so who's gonna take the 4 damage?
Me?
Oh, and I'll take
Oh.
the 1.
If you
Wait.
take 1, will you die?
Yeah, I have a 1 health.
I mean, he can't surge, but we can still bring him back up.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's just what I was thinking about, was whether he could surge or not. And if he couldn't, he'd be the more likely target to go down. But Glenn might still go down anyway. Because technically that excess damage is now 2.
Okay, so this is coming on the legs. Well, and this is 3 damage.
3 damage to your center.
It's 3 damage to the center, and then whoever is taking the extra one is gonna take 2 to the center. Not dead center, but legs.
Oh, Spire's only 1 damage. 3. She has got the +1. Oh yeah, 3 and 2. Sorry, yeah, 2 and 1.
So that put a second wear mark token on here, and I would still take.
Yeah.
How much damage?
2. No, he'd prevent it all.
Okay, so I need to.
This is
You have
unusual.
better armor than I do.
You don't have a. Oh, you've got the practice.
Did the fighter go down again?
Yes, he did.
That's what I do.
This was anticipated.
Okay, And then this goes up by 2.
I need to change this to
Yes.
the pinata.
The pin cushion.
All right, now
Such yummy things inside.
Now the
now the ants are gonna go.
yes, and they're at 0. Or no, sorry.
They're at 2.
It gained 2, so they're going to use 1. So maximize
use-
and mandible.
1. And so the
We're all
green-
spread out.
Yeah, so the green one here, 1, 2, or it's either 2 to you or 2 to me with blue.
And it's going to be 2 damage regardless. So can you take 2 damage?
Yeah, I've got a little more health.
We haven't even heard the boss yet. Oh my gosh.
We took away one of her armor.
So what you're saying is no.
On the left
Some-
shoulder
How the
for
heck is this
2.
little ants hitting your shoulder?
Because you are also tiny.
And then this one is going to attack Sir
Me.
Marcus
See if I can hold up here.
They're revealed.
on the right hand.
2 damage. Hey, what do you know? My right hand blocks 2 damage.
There you go.
Well, my armor's taking a beating, but it's holding up.
All right,
My turn.
now it is to you, our rogue.
Okay. First, I demand that a blue ant get out of my face.
He is all up in your business.
We have no combo at all.
We have no combo.
The
Don't
only,
forget to reset your action markers.
yeah, the only crosswise attack I have is the Vicious Blade, which requires 2 combo. I can do a backstab. I'm just not hidden, so I'd have to roll higher. I plan on throwing my Rusty Kunai at the boss.
No, cancel that.
I would also like to pick up my traps. Too many things to do. Can I kill Greenie? If I move, I could hit him with 2 attacks. That combo position is awful. Who put that point of damage on that soldier?
Which one?
on the ant, on the green ant.
I think that was my 1 damage.
It might have been me.
That was a bad location. We can't get the crit. Well, okay.
You wouldn't have gotten it going this way either.
No, it's a cross. I can do a cross damage.
Yeah, you can do a cross. I mean, you can still
Yeah.
do a cross.
That's the only way you can get that crit is to go across. Actually, you know, I've been assuming that you cannot target a location that's already had damage. I could be wrong.
Why would you want to do that if it's just going to do 1 more point of damage? Might as well just hit a spot.
If I,
Because he's already only hitting 1.
well, no, it has to be at least 2 locations. Well, so he's right. The only chance he had to do 3 damage was on that one location.
Well, that's why I'm saying, like, currently, because of where that is, you can only do 1 damage, right?
Right.
Because you're going diagonal.
Right.
Yeah.
So you...
But I do have a different ability that I could do that can go it can go from up and then down 2 also. So it is a valid question. I don't like any of my options here.
Your options do suck.
Yeah, the problem is that yeah, we all have such varied attacks that it hoses one of us no matter which way we go.
Yeah.
Any points on the hit grid containing a wound are ignored when applying attack patterns. Directional damage passes through wounded points, continuing on until it hits an unwounded point. Aim damage
interesting.
cannot target wounded points.
So it's if...
Aimed damage.
So aimed is the spot.
yeah, so if there was a...
Oh,
if
right.
there's
So where
another
I'm targeting,
point,
you can't target that
Right, you
point.
can't target a wounded
But
spot.
if there was a wound here and you do 2 across,
You can go through it.
you actually
Yeah.
go 1, 2.
Yeah.
I don't think we've done that.
Nope.
No, we have
We
not.
can...
Yeah,
We're gonna start doing that now.
the way that it says directional damage passes through wounded points, continuing on until it hits an unwounded point.
Yep. Sounds like...
Because that last thing had...
Had 3 all
One's
spread
all the
out.
way
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Right
If
from
you'd done
each
3
other.
across or even 2 across, you still hit 2. Okay.
We've been playing on hard mode.
Yeah. We tend to punish ourselves in case you haven't noticed, kids. I don't like my options. My practice dagger can do a diagonal, which on the blue could hit a Yeah, so that is a problem with this build, is I don't have a way to generate the combo. If we're using it. I need to figure
Other than
that
moving?
out. Yeah. Yeah, right now I can't even move to a position where I can disappear either.
You can't? You couldn't come over here?
I can't have any enemies anywhere near me.
Oh, okay. So they can't even diagonal.
Not even diagonal.
And just get in there and do some
Fisticuffs.
stuff. Yeah. Or go up there and heal it.
Right, give him help action.
I could,
If you get closer to him, he's going to be able to do extra damage for you.
if I get closer to him.
Mm-hmm. So if you do a basic move, 1, 2, 3, hit
If
this
you can go there
guy.
and hit that,
I
can
can't
do
hit. I can't hit across though. The only way I hit across is with the vicious blade that takes 2 combo to activate.
So
it. If you move, you get 1.
yeah, you get a combo.
Yeah, I'll get 1 combo.
Well, don't you have a basic attack that'll just do a
Okay,
point of
It's
damage?
diagonal.
So here's
Well,
what I
it's
can.
still a point of damage.
I know, but I mean,
And then if you hit, he'll do a point of damage. That's 2 points of damage.
Here's what I can do. I can use my free action and raise their threat by 2 and heal 1, gain 1 combo and 1 magic, and then I can move 2.
I don't know if you want to raise their threat.
raising a threat seems terrible.
Raising their threat isn't. I mean, it's not great, but like in a pinch like this, it's something that could help us clean at least 1 more out.
Maybe. If you do that, and I move here, that generates 2 combo, and then I could use the vicious blade to hit him for 2 across, and you could do your 3rd, and we kill it.
Not quite. He's got 4.
No, the green one. The green one.
Oh, then yes, we could kill him.
I would say it's worth killing him.
Yeah. Killing's good.
Yeah, that is one
Killing's
less
good,
attack that we are
kids.
taking.
Do it as often as you
Oh,
can.
and then if I'm,
Yes.
and then I could bring this guy down to 1.
Because all we need is 1 break where they
Yeah.
don't attack.
Actually, I could. So I'm not in range for your ability right now. You said right?
Mm-hmm.
It's range 2.
Mm-hmm. But if I use this, I can actually move. I can move 2. It's free action. Gotta love them free actions.
Because I can hit this guy for 3
Oh, okay.
if I roll high
so you
enough.
can kill him,
Yeah, and then you do the extra damage if you were close enough. So yeah,
You want me to do that?
let's do that.
Okay. So this will go up. So there, I will gain 1 health. We gain 1 combo. I gain 1 magic.
And then you just have to move to range 2. That's you don't have to come that close if you don't want, but that's fine. It's up to you.
You can move through me.
Okay.
Unless Glenn wants that spot.
No, sorry.
So now, let's see what I can do here. So I need to roll a 12. On,
Did you
on
decided
dex.
to move to gain a combo?
I haven't yet.
Okay.
I have not moved yet. Because I don't need that combo yet, but I will.
I'm very bitter about this ability that I've never used.
We can next time we level up, you can retrain and you can get rid of it and get a different one.
That's true.
You can you can change these ones?
Yeah.
Well,
it's all your
Isn't that
abilities.
a racial ability or whatever?
It is, but we had options between 2. I don't know. I'll check on that.
I would think so.
I don't know if they had a rule for it because they didn't in the regular.
All
one,
right,
they
let's see
didn't
where I
have
end up
options,
here
yeah.
first. So I'm going to throw my Rusty Kunai at that blue spider, or that blue ant. Let's roll well for once. 8 plus 4 is 12.
We take
Woo!
those.
So 3 damage in a pattern that goes from, it goes 2 down and 1 to the right. And then
Hey, guess what? I'm going to fire off my extra damage because I can.
They gain a threat, but it does kill this ant.
Dead end. Dead end.
That was an action. Then I'm going to move.
Combo breaker.
I still can't kill this stupid thing. If I get his face, I guess. 1, 2, 3.
You don't want to go invisible?
Oh, I mean, if I do, I don't gain the combo. I guess. Well, yeah, the damage is across. Damn it! I didn't really think about it.
Don't make him think about it.
It's alright.
So the problem is his damage is across. Now what I could do is vanish, and get the opportunity to go pick up my traps, and then try to backstab the boss if that's a better option.
I mean, the boss is definitely, we need to start damaging that thing.
Yeah, and it's gonna be close anyway. Do
And if you're not going to kill the little one right now, you might as well.
yeah, I
prepare for
can't
next turn.
kill it this turn because we don't have the extra damage. Okay, so then I'll spend the combo to sneak,
Snack.
and that lets me hide and move 3, and my traps are here and here.
Yeah.
Dang it! How do I gain stamina? Can you give me stamina with one of your songs?
I can when it's my turn.
Okay. It just costs me a stamina to pick up the traps. I guess I don't have to pick them both up. How about if I just move 1, 2
I've got a backpack I can give you stamina with too.
Can you move on top of that one?
on top of this?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I can pick it up using a stamina.
Trying to figure out how I'm gonna get 2 guys lined up straight.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
It's
Well,
gonna
I
be tricky.
can blink and I can move everybody around.
Okay.
Everybody around.
You might get it if this ant comes right here.
I'm moving
Now I have
everybody.
one more action. I think I'm gonna move. I'm going to gain a combo. Oh, actually, shoot. Okay, what if I swap with you? Would that help you?
Sure. I think maybe we'll work it out.
Okay,
Actually,
so-
if he swaps with you and this ant moves to attack and not this one, then you could, in theory, swap with that and then you've got your line.
Yeah. You can swap. I mean, yeah, I can do. There's a couple shiftings.
Okay,
I have a whole lot of shifting magic now,
we'll swap.
which is weird, but
And then now if I move, I don't have to spend the stamina.
You are on your other track.
I
too.
am. I could spend the stamina to pick the trap up.
are you gonna deploy those traps this round?
Well, I could.
I was gonna say, if
actually-
you're gonna spend all this stamina to do that, deploy the darn traps. So if they move, then
Yeah.
by gum.
In fact,
Especially if I move them
what I'll do.
onto the traps.
Well, what I'll come on. What I'll do is I'll set one here. So when he moves past it, it'll trigger.
Yeah, it will.
And then this one, I'll actually set. I guess I can set it here, because if the boss moves, it'll trigger it, right?
Yeah.
No matter where. Well, the only thing she can do is move back, but she's not gonna do that.
No, she'll move forward first.
Yeah,
The flea is only after.
correct. So I guess that's the best option.
Looks good to me.
Otherwise, I was gonna get behind her and backstab her, but I can do that next turn if we're still doing this.
I guess we'll see.
Okay, that is my
Satisfied?
turn.
Here
I
we go.
want to do all the things.
Whoa.
Where it could completely upend.
Boss.
Okay.
Oh, that's interesting.
Alright, so the boss will spend 3.
Ouch. That's me. Since this is the
Bye-bye.
only one she can see.
No, I mean she can also hit me. And because we're
Oh, and he thinks he's here, so she would.
Oh,
target
yeah.
You.
Ah, damn! That means it's gonna
well,
reveal
1,
me.
2, 3, 4. So what's
Well,
an
yeah,
interesting
she would
argument to
target
make
him.
is
Oh yeah, we can choose.
Oh.
right, we can choose,
Oh,
but if
yeah.
she shoots you here and doesn't hit anybody, she doesn't do damage to me.
It still says exiles adjacent to target,
Yeah, so
So
I think
it'd
you
still be
do
one
a
damage.
one point, which is you
or
can
two.
handle
Well,
2.
it'll be 2.
Oh, 2.
So
Yeah.
I think is our
Oh.
best bet.
Yeah.
Is to do that.
Well,
and we'll take
hopefully
the
she'll
couple
hit your
damage.
armor. Yeah.
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 Your armor hasn't been hurt.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Yeah,
Alright.
she just reveals my position, which is
Yeah,
I guess I can't
reveal.
backstab.
Hey, I have
Left
one of those.
hand.
The bard lives.
To sing another song.
Wait. It was 3. The bard does not live.
Why is it 3? Oh, because it's...
Because it was this. It was the 3. We had 4. So she had to spend 3. So she spired plus 1 to all. So it's 1, 2, 3.
Bummer.
So close.
The bard has fallen into shadow. Alright, Glenn.
Now Glenn gets to be the hero, the savior of the world.
Now suddenly your guys aren't lined up because the little ones didn't move.
It's okay. We'll figure this out. Let's see. 2 normal size.
He doesn't need the little one to move. He can just swap.
He's still a normal size.
His
Yeah, you
blade
can swap
swap
these
is...
two.
Oh, is it range... No, it's only range 2.
In range 3.
Oh, range... That's right. It's range
Yeah.
Your position.
So I could.
You swap with yourself?
No, swap him with Derek.
I'm gonna start with Derek.
Ah, yeah.
Let me undo my transactions here. So it takes one to do that. So I'll be able to do 1 lightning bolt, but 1 lightning bolt's better than none, right?
I would agree.
You can kill his green hand.
You know what's hilarious is that you swapped them and didn't trigger my traps.
Oh, that was sad.
Because it didn't put them adjacent. It put them diagonal.
That is so
Alright.
sad.
All right, so I will hit. I'll hit those 2 with both those with lightning
That
bolt.
enchantress needs die. What pattern does your lightning bolt do?
Um,
Oh, beautiful. How much? 2?
2.
Alright, so the
So
green
from,
one's almost dead.
right to left.
Yep.
What do I
Do
need
we
to
get
do?
any combos on the queen at all?
That's what I'm looking.
I don't
They're
see
all
any.
diagonal.
Yeah.
I mean, we can just take out these 2 armor, and then we have open everything.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, that's not a bad
Probably
idea, I guess.
And yeah, I mean that gives diagonal this way, or
I
this
mean,
way.
my practice dagger is diagonals all day long. So.
Yeah.
So is my trap, actually. If the trap hits, we can do all sorts of crazy damage to her.
Yay!
You gotta get her to move, though.
We will hope and pray.
You want me to beat her to move?
I mean, only
Done.
if you can blink her adjacent. No, can you blink large targets?
No, but I can use my my kinetic glyph to shift a target up to 2 squares.
Oh, just shift her back.
Just shift her
Back into the left.
back.
Our left.
There you go.
Poink.
2 squares.
Nice.
So
Triggers
she'll,
the trap, right?
yep, she'll trigger trap.
Well, let me verify that just to be sure. I think it just
That's
says
when they enter a
enters,
square. Yeah.
Yeah, center to square.
and it's adjacent to an armed trap.
Yep.
So
She did indeed enter a
she
square
did.
adjacent.
All right, charisma check.
Come on, big money.
10 plus 3 is 13, so it does 2 damage, and it's up and to the left.
So diagonal.
Oh yeah,
So how do you make that work?
So you could do
Right
1,
there.
2, 3.
Yep.
Yeah.
that's what I'm talking about. It's too bad that didn't get the other one because it would have been up to the right also.
Right.
3
Alright.
damage, probably would have done 5 damage on that one, just that one trap.
And 2 combo,
I like the sounds of that.
and then I can move to.
Oh, pardon me, this is now spent.
And I'm moving 1, 2 here to put that trap between me and
Yes.
that equal, and a wall too.
Of course, I'm visible, so that green ant's gonna be like, oh, fresh meat.
Oh, hello.
All right, that is all of me. But I did give you some comp.
You
Oh.
did. I appreciate that.
Although
It might get used here very shortly.
it'll probably actually
Alright.
be used by.
So the warrior is actually not doing anything, and we're just going to get 2 enemy movements in a row.
We have to still have to draw.
So we
Draw
can draw
one.
one.
So the green one is going to do
Can
a
spend
level
it.
1 attack.
Can move up to 4.
He's going to maximize, which means he will move and trigger the trap.
Yes, he will.
Well, he won't.
Why not? He can
Because
see.
he can only get 1.
How far can he move?
4.
Yeah. 1, 2, boom.
He can't get both of you. It's orthogonal, straight line.
Oh, pardon me.
Bummer.
Yep, it's just me.
And you're big.
I mean, I would love for him to move.
Yeah,
don't
you're
get
right.
me wrong.
You're absolutely right.
you're beefier than I am, so
2
right.
damage. Am I? Yeah. But it's,
Yeah,
not, it's
so-
targeting maximum
Right.
with
So
that attack.
so this is just 2. Shoulder.
Shoulder.
Right
Yeah,
shoulder.
Just taking it. Excuse me.
Okay.
Moved.
And that was it.
The boy who lived. And now we get another mob attacked or another enemy action before your turn.
Boss.
Boss.
With 0.
So boss
Please.
can move
No.
4.
Move 4, spire, +2 threat.
1, 2, 3, 4. So technically, you're both in range. Well, no,
I don't think she can see him.
she can't because that is a wall.
Yeah.
So that is nothing. So you're the only one in range.
Yeah. I'm gonna feel this one.
On the legs.
Your pants.
How much?
It is spire, so 2, 3 damage.
He feels it in his pants.
Unfortunate. Oh, it blocks 1 damage and then I die. I mean, I still have a surge, so well, we'll use it. But
Phew.
You saw a healing potion, though, didn't you?
I do. Which is a minor action to use too. So, all right. What can you do, Bard?
Well, the bard's about to get to healing everyone.
Surge his face.
Yeah. So we're gonna super surge. All right. For my first trick,
I feel like we're about due for a break here
right?
in the threat deck.
Yeah.
We've only had 1. No, we 2.
There's how many cards left? 1 or 2?
Not many. 3.
There's a few more than that.
Go on.
There's
At least 3. Yeah, we can draw that bread again.
2.
Use the bread right
All right.
now.
I'm gonna go right there. We are going to go ahead and do this.
Nice. Use some magic.
We're gonna heal everyone
Oh yeah.
within range, which now everyone is in range.
Like the sound of that. Who didn't take the cleric?
That would have been me.
I mean, I could have taken the cloud.
All right. Everybody gain 1 health.
Michael took the cool cleric. Everybody gained 1 health.
Everybody gain 1 health.
I feel like standing up. I'm up.
Everyone's in range. All right. Now the big question is damage more important or is 1 more health more important?
That's a good question. It feels like the amount of damage they're doing with their
I do think
boost means that
Now,
health
okay.
is not important.
Well, so now the other
He could kill it though, couldn't he?
well the other option is I can improvise and I can give 1 person 2 health, and I can do damage and I can move somebody too. So I can shift us around a little bit.
Is he in range for you to kill? 3.
No, that is a lie. So never mind. I can give us more combo.
Actually, I mean, combo's interesting because if I can position myself between them, I can do this attack and hit them both with 2 combo.
Well, and if we're able to limit break, that gives us
There's
options.
more options. Yeah.
I'm going to do that. We're going to battle riff. We're all up. We're all alive. We're feeling good.
This is the first time I haven't fallen into combat.
It's not over yet.
I'm a weeble wobble over here.
You are. They wobble, but they don't fall down.
All right. Give us 1 more combo. Not
Okay,
great.
back up.
Not great, but not horrible.
Okay.
That's all I got.
All right.
And we draw 1.
Excellent. That is what I wanted. Excuse me. Okay, so.
Do it. Punch him in his stupid face.
Right.
Do it.
I only wish that I could do it more than once.
I wish I had but 1 fist.
My only regret is that I can only kill you once. So, the question here now is, do I move in between them so that I can Vicious Blade twice?
Can you get yourself back out?
No, that's not the point. That is really not the point at this juncture.
You'll be able to stand up again.
Yeah, you got a free stand up.
Well, and to be fairly honest, I mean, I think if I do it right, I can combo on her.
She likes
Is it up and right? It is.
So you can do this.
I can do that and hit for 3.
That'd be pretty good.
If
If you
I-
do that, then there's
if-
only 2 more
If I
hits.
roll the 12 on my dex.
Yeah.
So that's the real question. Well, and yeah, the cool thing is, so first what I would do, okay, here's what we do. I'm just gonna throw caution to the wind.
Yeah.
I like it.
We're gonna do a minor move.
Give us a combo.
1 combo. I'm gonna move here. I'm gonna spend 2 of that combo, and I'm going to do 2 damage to each of them. So he's gonna die. They'll gain a threat,
Get absolutely shreked.
and that 2 damage is cross. So I'm going to hit those 2.
Oh, can you finish him?
Not quite.
1 more threat.
Well, actually, no. You didn't do the extra damage, right?
No.
And you're
I have
way
the
you're
extra damage
way out of
anymore.
range anyway.
Yes.
Now, that was my first action. Oh, no, that's right. I did this one.
Yeah.
Now, I could do that again, but I think I'm better off just doing a basic dagger attack.
You can crit him, right?
But
Yeah,
if it
that's
does
the
a crit,
plan.
then we can
But I
roll
have
one
to,
more damage.
again, I have to get a 12 or better on my charisma or my dex roll. So
Come
He
on.
has 4 health left.
that is exactly 12.
Yeah.
So 2 damage goes 1, 2, and the crit goes there.
Nice. Good job.
So even if I go down on this attack, you
Well,
guys should be able to finish it.
Right. There's no way that she's gonna be able to kill all of us. So
Right.
No.
we're shitting pretty. All right. Good job, Rogue.
Thanks.
Here we go. Mob or gain 2.
Oh,
We'll have
darn.
gain 2.
Oh, darn.
Twinkle fingers.
Glenn!
Killer with
Glimmer,
fire.
glimmer fingers!
Twinkle fingies.
But you do have 1 magic point there.
Well,
What you gonna do with all that junk?
Sticker with your pig sticker.
All that
I'm gonna
junk
read
inside your
that.
trunk.
I'm gonna read that ledger.
Read that ledger and zap!
And then I'm gonna go and
You need to move, sir.
I will blink, which gains us 2 combo for why not? And then I'll pop over the visitor here, and then I'll zap her for 2 points of damage with my
Dog.
lightning bolt.
Hey.
Very good. Well, what do you know? We survived again.
We beat the ants again.
Are all these fights going to be like this? We're just like on the edge of our seat the whole time?
This has been crazy.
It's nuts. Okay, so
Good work,
hang on
team.
just a sec. So this was an event.
Well, no, okay, so we do this, right? We
I
get all
think
of
so.
those. All right, so everybody gets 1 experience. Plus, Glenn, go ahead and roll us a die.
10.
A 10 plus 2k.
Nice.
Nice. I have 3 over here.
But wait, there's Myrrh.
2K.
2K. Oh, 2K.
Everybody gains an additional experience.
Nice.
And special event 30.
There we go. I need another experience.
Another experience. And you need 2 experience over there?
I got him.
Event
Derek got it for me.
30.
Yes.
Magic circle. The enchantress falls. I guess this is their turn.
Yeah, she does.
Please. You move toward the magic circle. It's large and metallic. You reach out your hand. Your fingers touch the cool metal, and all at once you feel yourself growing at an incredible rate. Your head collides with the ceiling, and there's an eruption of dirt. After a moment, the eruption of soil subsides. You spit dirt from your mouth and wipe it from your eyes. Looking around, you realize you're back to normal size in the tomato patch. With a pang of alarm, you see dozens of dog-sized ants scuttle away out of sight. At your feet, you see that the magic circle the enchantress was standing on is actually some sort of small pendant. You reach down and pick it up. Gain key 23.
Run off now. Believe me.
Or leave the cow to figure out.
Jagged
Exactly.
Medallion. This is a pathless item usable by any exile. This item grants you the ability below while equipped. Healing Waters. Action. Only if you have line of sight to water, ice, or snow on the map artwork. Cost 1 magic. Heal. Exile it for range 1. FAQ. The water, ice, or snow on the map artwork does not need to be in range of 4 to you. Only clear line of sight is required. If you aren't sure if there's water available, err on the side of using the ability. Whenever this item, DOS 23, is not equipped, it is considered to be in your inventory. It does not take up an inventory space. Shape of a jagged circle.
It heals how much?
1. So, DOS 23. A medallion with a jagged edge has a strange symbol etched into the middle. When you hold it, you notice you can sense any water that happens to be nearby. You feel like you can channel the energy in the water if you really focus.
That's super cool.
Keep this card in the party inventory until you find a card with the exact text,
Channeling it well.
shape of a jagged circle. Then
Channeling
draw
the
this
well.
event.
It's a clear line of sight to the well.
But this card has the text, shape of a jagged circle. Wow. Keep this card in the party inventory until you find a card with the exact text, shape of a jagged circle.
Yeah, it's when somebody's looking for it.
Yeah.
Then draw event 30.
So it doesn't trigger itself.
Okay, so
It's not getting sand.
DOS 30 or 23. Jagged Medallion. So keep that and this together.
I thought that goes with the party.
It goes with our party, yeah, I just handed it to you. Anyone can equip it. But keep a card with it so you know what it does.
Put it on my shoulder.
Sure, whatever. Is that where it goes?
No.
Don't know.
Put on your foot.
It goes in your
It goes in your
inventory, but it
inventory.
doesn't take up a
It
spot.
has an
That's right.
ankle bracelet.
That's exactly.
Yeah.
That's right, because it's considered I'm wearing it, even though I'm
Place party on Big Six.
big. Six.
So we need to put all these map locations
This is
away.
big four.
Get us out of this anthill.
Index all other area maps.
Oh, so they go
Gone forever.
tear them in half. So.
Index.
No,
put them
index
back
means
where
they go
belong.
back, yeah.
Consume.
Oh, they go back where they belong.
They go back in the order. Yes.
Wow.
Add travel 43 to the bottom of travel deck.
There's the big jagged stone.
Travel 23? 43. So confused. There we go. This goes in the bottom of the travel deck. It's buried on the bottom of the travel discard pile. Okay. Add job 5 to the job deck, then banish this card. Job 5. Hunt ants.
Oh, no thank you. I'm done. I'm done
He
with
said
this.
no.
I think we've had enough for now. Maybe when we have our stuff repaired. Okay, so we're back, popped out here. Boop. And I guess. Does that mean do we get rid of these keys now?
What are they?
It's the antenna and the seed pod.
Maybe we can keep them. Doesn't say to get rid of them.
I mean, I may have shortcutted a little bit of the reading. Event 29, which we did. The cow said to use this in the tomato patch.
Which we did.
I draw event 29, and then we basically kind of shortcutted to the seed pod getting us in on the sentry, the blind ant.
Which we did last time.
I don't remember it saying that I was supposed to get rid of these, but it seems unusual that we would keep them if we're done with the encounter.
Unless we're not done with the encounter.
I don't think that's the case. I might have to go back and look at those cards and see what.
We got dog-sized ants running around.
Right. Okay, so we finished that. So should we be moving on then to the exiles? We're going to Fellsworn Village, right? Is what we're trying to get to.
We have something to deliver, or we already delivered.
No, we delivered the eggs already.
Right. So now,
We're gonna head to Fellsworn to
to get the
talk
goods.
to the guy.
Yeah.
well, if we run by the camp,
We can rest.
we're still not at level up, but we can rest. We did our armor repair for free for the day already, but we've got
But if we rest, then you can do it the next day.
and
But we can save and
right, and we've got K that we can use to repair everything.
Yeah.
Should we need to?
Travel on the road.
all right. So road travel.
Low spirits. Your spirits
Oh, I have
are high as you travel.
Wait. Oh, they're high. Well,
Yeah.
Go ahead.
go ahead.
Not sure why it's called low spirits, but
Even if we had to flip, we'd be fine. I guess I got my K back too. Oh, that's not a new.
Oh, nice. I got 2. Everybody gained 2 stamina points and 1 health,
Oh wow.
and I'm out of magic for the day
How?
officially.
You
But
have used it well.
did it?
I will spend one of those stamina points to regain my shadow step ability.
Practice ledger.
Okay, and then that moves us here, and then now Exiles Camp. So we need a flower.
you draw near. Oh, sorry. Hold on.
Flower.
Bent figure. Well, this is part of it. I was
You
wondering
are
if I had to
you are attacked.
Oh.
read something else, but I don't. You draw near to the stooped figure who is slowly ambling along. You may draw NPC 1 or discard and draw again.
Dr. NPC 1, I don't think.
Sure.
Sure. Prepare to die.
CD
Boss
or
music.
exiles. I hate you. Die. If you have any damaged armor, lose all your health.
Who needs RP? Everybody?
Everybody needs RP.
Yeah, I
Who
know
did-
through mine.
Who's moving? Who took this action? This me?
Sure.
Sure.
I'm about to get an ability where we're gonna have RP for days.
Serrano, the cleric. Slim man. He seems happy. He bobs his head. He doesn't have any teeth. An old cleric walks slowly across the dusty earth to you, his robe trailing behind him. One hand gripping an ornate metal staff for support. Hello there. Nice to meet fellow travelers. If you're hurt, I'm happy to provide care. I'm looking for someone. Perhaps you've seen them.
Someone?
Yes, it's a young lady, an exile, I believe. She actually took something of mine, and I'm afraid she might cause some harm with it.
Item?
Harm?
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 She took a vial of my from my healing stores, a small red glass vial containing a heart serum. In small amounts, it can help, but too much, you could go mad.
Draw event 17 and key and then get rid of this key 19.
Do you want to ask about care first?
I think the whole point is to trigger this event.
It probably is.
Well, do you want to ask
Sure.
about care? Or do you want to ask about the young lady? All right. He places his hand upon you, and a feeling of warmth surges through your body. All exiles
Ooh.
replenish health.
Yeah.
Well, it just says all. Is it a heart?
Yeah, all health.
All
Sweet. Okay.
okay.
What did I say? Event 17?
Let's go find ants.
I feel much. I feel much better about
Yeah.
going into
And
this
I got
event
my
now.
RP.
You got your RP? Good.
I got my RP.
You're welcome. Red vial. Would you like to read that one? Since you're involved with Serrano?
You hand the red vial to Serrano. The old Slin takes it in his hands, trembling. Where did you find this? It's my vial for sure. You explain about finding it in the watering hole. Flip over. Ah, I see, yes. The Surus would have been most likely caused great bloodlust in the creatures. With this amount, it would
that was down here.
provoke
Yeah.
them to madness. I'm afraid I'm sorry for any trouble it may have caused you. Please take this as a token of my thanks. I will return to my practice in Kenwick outskirts. Farewell, exiles. All right, so travel 3 gets
Keepwick outskirts,
Keepwick. Yeah, sure.
where we were.
He was confused. Yes. Keepwick outskirts. Where you?
That's this
Yes,
map we haven't put away yet.
exactly. All right, so he so travel 44.
Add travel 44 to the.
No,
No, that's
travel
what
44 goes away.
Oh.
NPC 1 goes to B, and shove it in its spot.
NPC 0 goes to like F, by the way.
I'm sure he does.
NPC 1
Goes to in the
and index it.
index it.
Okay.
Small 11 changes to its B side or the B version.
Sweet.
And keep discard as a squill.
Yeah.
We got 5 squill. How many squill do we
Too
get?
much squill.
All right.
So
Send-
what number
this-
was that?
We can sell them to some exiles.
Well, what?
Here, let me see it. 'Cause I need 11. That replaces the other 11 goes to inactive now.
Yeah. And we should probably put this away. So now we're gonna have 5 squill, which is more than we needed.
Excellent.
And now we're in the exiles camp.
Yeah.
So now we can ask an exile to do a job for us. For a squill.
For a squill, yeah, right, and still have enough.
Alright, well, you guys can keep moving along.
Well, we're in the guild. We're in the guild camp now, so you know the POI lets you
You're in the guild camp.
settle down there. Exiles camp, POI 1, yes, yes.
Sure.
So we can rest. We can
Get on
level up, train, retrain. We need to figure out about retraining the.
I think you've got the book.
I looked. It just says skill. So, and this is a skill.
This is-
so I
this is a
imagine
skill?
So yeah.
As a character skill, yeah, absolutely. So do you want to retrain it?
Yeah. Well, I
So-
need to see what it is. I don't even.
You
know.
are who?
I'm the Slin. 'Cause I think it was a
You're the ancient
race
now,
ability.
but
No, it was a race ability, I believe.
I think it's stone skin. You're the orangish color.
Yeah.
Yeah, stone skin. Pay this cube to gain 1 shield versus all attacks until the start of your next turn, and it refreshes on rest.
Sure. I haven't used this one yet, so. Do you want to just leave this in my box?
No, I've got a. I actually have a
Well,
spot for
that's,
it.
yeah, that one has that
That
came
goes
out of
under
the
the hunt.
extra bonus. So.
Wild.
But I still have it accessible if I want it.
Yeah. Okay. All right, so we are in camp. This is where I need to have a save.
Armor it up.
Yeah, go ahead and let's take the rest action,
Okay.
and then we can add the 6th day, and then put everything back to where day 1 is the first one. Yeah.
Dang, this ability's way better. Especially with what I'm doing.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah. Now that I know how this game plays,
Actually, I think it was
just a permanent +1 shield on my whole body.
Yep, for 1 until your next turn.
Yeah.
So for 4 attacks.
So when I call everything up, yeah, I can just stone skin it.
Yep.
So we're resting. Are we armor smithing?
Yeah, how much armor?
Yes. So this is a new day.
Mm-hmm.
So you can repair up to 5 points of armor.
5,
He's all the
6, 7, 8, 9. We've got 10.
Ugh.
So we'll need to spend at least 1K to repair
With
everything.
my new ability,
I
you guys
don't-
can.
Oh yeah, yeah. So yeah, we can spend 1K and repair 10 points.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Oh,
maximum
just-
value out of it. So
Just repair everything. Save us the trouble.
someday I'll find my helmet.
How do we show that we have
How do we show that we have?
RP?
I take mine out.
If you have
I
it, you
don't-
leave it in.
Yeah, let's leave it in. Okay.
Yeah. If you don't have it, you take it out, and I put mine like over here by my magic or my
Yep.
points.
This is the first time I have not had an RP.
Well, you got one, right? Out of that
Yeah.
lady?
Yeah.
I'm a bard. I'm supposed to be a storyteller.
Right.
What is
Exactly.
even happening?
All right. So I think with that, kids, we're going to call it a night. That was a pretty good session. We had a danger close run-in with a bunch of ants.
Again.
Yeah. I mean, we thought they were bad the first time. And maybe we caused some more trouble with some dog-sized ants that ran off. We'll find later on. Who knows? But in the meantime, thanks for hanging out with us. Tomorrow night, we're going to play Clank Legacy 2 again. So stay tuned for more fun and action. And until I see you again, love you guys. Talk to you there.
Bye-bye.
Bye.